gay thing and all the other, Mersh was a fucking gay, he lived on a couch. All that shit's fine. I've talked to some of you Redditors. Please, if you're going to, I know I said come at me with some new shit and you're trying the teeth angle. You guys, of all people, you fucking cretins of all people should not be attacking people based on the quality of their teeth. Sorry. That's like a weird, that's hypocrisy. You're venturing into the world of hypocrisy now. JEC goes, never noticed your teeth. Too distracted by your goofy eye, I guess. That's fair. I do have a goofy eye. Did somebody mention teeth? Oh, yeah, Mersh's teeth. You guys, like at this point, you got to come on. Like you already did the doxing and the swatting, and now, they're doing like tracers on the fucking line. Like you shot your wad for 2 years, guys. You got to come up with something. Now you're going,
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got tracers on the line. I don't know what that means. Listen, a while ago, we made fun of Mersh's teeth. And now Mersh is coping about it really, really, really hard. In like a really strange way. In a way as if he believes that we don't have it documented exactly what went down when his chat disappeared from screen. It was the night of the living dead tooth. And this is a night that we can't let Mersh forget about. He just came back from Vegas. He's feeling like both a high roller and the world's worst degenerate gambler. He's got a system. Well, it's time to remind Mersh that Mersh's system involves him chewing on bones until his teeth die. So this is Pod Awful. Let's go.
Second alive, and you wanna die. Pod Awful makes it worse. On government list, they won't let you fly. Pod Awful quench your thirst. The future is near. Happy to be here. Pod Awful dreams come true. On the moon, just laughs like goons. Pod Awful's watching you.
I have a bunch of family members that still show up to my funeral just because they think that there's some bones to pick at.
Welcome, everybody. Happy to be here. I'm your host, Jesse P.S. Wouldn't be... Whoa. Okay, it would not be... What is happening? It wouldn't be a Mersh episode without a bunch of bizarre, completely nonsensical technical difficulties going on. I accidentally, right before the show began, turned off half the equipment in the moon base. So this is going to be a good one. You can already tell I'm out of step. I'm going to be honest, I'm out of step, but it doesn't matter. This is like a fun, lighthearted, who gives a shit episode. It's, listen, Awfulween's over. I put a lot of effort into Awfulween, and I always put the most effort into shows I know will get the least return. I feel like I gave birth recently. Like I'm just fucking spent. So we're going, you know what we're doing? We're doing the same content everyone else does. The who gives a shit. The I'm not even trying. It's Mersh style content for everybody now. You've got a choice. You can choose either if you're watching other streamers, if you're watching, and I do say streamers, if you're watching streamers, if you're listening to podcasts, you have a choice to make. It's them or me. All right, back out now. You can either enjoy other shows or this one, and those are your only two options. I don't have it in me anymore. I pushed out I did my magnum opus, the most amazing show that I'm ever going to do, Awfulween 2023, The Red Rooms, and now I'm done. I'm never going to top it, so I'm done. So we're talking about Mersh's fucking teeth.
I know I'm fat. I know I'm a drunk. And I know I'm retarded.
Bones to make us feel good.
Bones. Remember that? Bones to make us feel good. Remember these things? So we're talking Mersh. Okay? Now, Mersh did just come back from Vegas. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into his teeth. There's a whole thing. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. But listen. Here's the thing. Mersh went streaming. He went live on Halloween, which I thought was so funny. Mersh did this. Tom Gooley did it. Sven Gooley did it. These old fellers that they got nothing. They got no kids. They got nothing going on. They're old bah humbuggers. And although Mersh claims he had candy and stuff, and that no kid. This is a thing that Mersh claimed. I don't know if find this clip or not. I think I've got the clip. He claims no trick-or-treaters came by. I checked out his cat lady channel, the Bad Luck Boys, earlier. He's got a video where he put a camera facing his front door, not the cat camera. Facing the front door, he turned the camera so that he could record children as they trick-or-treated his house. I'm not kidding about, hang on a second. I think I've got the clip. We'll just start with this. Why not? We've got clips. Let me go to the clips here. Is it this one?
Oh, I got Peacock just because I was.
No, that's a good one too, though. Where do we?
I did the whole Halloween thing. I put fucking decorations.
Perfect. All right, so he put up decorations. He did the whole Halloween thing. You're not going to believe this. Take a look at this. This is crazy. So Mersh put out decorations. He's trying to lure children to his home. Just like cats, by the way. This is the same thing he does with cats.
Did the whole Halloween thing. I put fucking decorations up. I left candy out today. I had it all nice set up for them. I made a sign letting them know I can come to the door. I even set up my front window, which I usually keep closed, obviously. It's my front window. You look right in my house. And I usually keep that closed. But I even cracked that bad boy open today. And I was like, there you go. Now, like, I even cracked the front window open. I put the cat tree right under the window so kids, if they came by, they'd see the cat
couple of tree things.
Oh, yeah. Nobody.
Oh, my God. I didn't even notice this before. Now that I've got headphones on, the fucking mouth sounds going on in this. It's like an episode of Red Bar.
Tree right under the window so kids, if they came by, they'd see the cats in the window. And, oh, yeah. Nobody.
He tried. Now this is getting insane. And I just saw this clip. This is actually getting insane. So Mersh has been luring cats with food. Now he's luring children with cats.
Nobody. I don't think I got fuck all. I didn't get one trick-or-treater.
Liar, big time liar. Remind me to go to his channel on the Bad Luck Boys. He's got a short up where he's recording children at his door.
And I don't know, man. It just feels like these things are dying out. And
now, I don't know what's going on. For some reason, it's looking like, is the stream lagging like crazy? If it's lagging like crazy for you guys, we might just do a do-over here. But if it's just a little bit laggy, we're just going to go with, I don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. I don't care anymore. Listen, it was Halloween. Mersh was trying to celebrate by luring children. Classic Mersh stuff, really, when you think about it. trying to at the age of 40, trying to become a single mom.
I did the whole Halloween thing. I put fucking decorations
the whole
up.
Halloween thing.
I left candy.
So I'm gonna put this down here. All right, Mersh is luring kids, right? Now on the moon, we don't celebrate Halloween. It turns out there's no Halloween on the moon where I live, which kind of sucks. Now I hear from, I love Halloween. Obviously, that's why we do Awfulween every year. I love the trick-or-treating and all that kind of stuff. And I have kids. There's a reason. I would have an excuse to go enjoy Halloween because there's children that I own. I don't have to lure. And Mersh has no such excuse, right? I hear from some of the friends out there, some of the henchmen. My man Servant Lenny tells me, he got trick-or-treaters this year. He told me that a family came to his door. The dad was dressed as Bowser. The mom was dressed as Princess Peach. And the kid was dressed as Mario. But apparently Mario was the little boy was in a wheelchair. And Lenny told me we're all having the exact same simultaneous joke thought in our heads at the same time. We're all thinking, oh, hey, cool, Mario Kart costume. Nice Mario Kart. They didn't do that, though. Isn't that weird? You know how a wheelchair kid, they always try to find a costume for his chair? The kid goes as Han Solo. The chair is the Millennium Falcon. That sort of thing. They didn't do that. So Lenny almost said, hey, cool Mario Kart to just a kid in a wheelchair, just a leukemia patient. By the way, this is why I always say that you should keep a bowl filled with banana peels at your front door at all times. And I heard, I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if Lenny can confirm this. I heard that kid actually got ahead of all of the other trick-or-treaters, and then some kid fucking killed him with a blue shell. So the kids are out. They're trick-or-treat. I don't know what Mersh is talking. Mersh is disappointed in the number of children that show up. I'm hearing from everybody there's trick-or-treaters. It's coming back. We're back, baby. You know, COVID's over. The trick-or-treating. Halloween's back. It's bigger than Christmas, some people are saying. And by the way, has anybody noticed this? Are there more wheelchair kids than before? I know what you're thinking. Is it just me, or are there more kids in wheelchairs now? Who are bad kids, by the way. I hate wheelchair people. Nothing against the disabled in general, you know, the physically retarded. But they aren't. Here's the thing with a lot of physical retardation seems to make you mental retard. Like it goos your brain a little bit. There's way more. Maybe this is a thought I shouldn't share. Does it seem like there's way too many wheelchair kids, everybody? Am I right? Hell yeah. Okay, so seriously, am I crazy for thinking this? There's way more wheelchair. Like, did we just have more shame before? We wanted to hide them. What are the people saying in chat about this? Because I'm actually very concerned about overweight kids. Now, that's an interesting theory. It could just be fatties like the scooter people at Walmart. Timmy from South Park made it cool, says SJ in the chat room. What else we got? I hate wheelchair bound people. Okay, so it's not just me. So it's cool if I say that then. I'm not a complete freak if I say I hate the wheelchair bound. I hate the wheelchair bound. I hate the deaf. I've said this for there's a lot of people saying this now. A lot of interesting people. You know, there's a lot of big time, really, really extreme people saying this now. I've been telling you guys, I have that old story about a deaf girl. I had all these retards that went to my school. I went to retard school, basically. We had a giant special ed program. And again, mentally and physically, we're equal opportunity destroyers here, all right? We're making fun of not just the mentally disabled, but also the physically. We had them all. We had a huge deaf program. And I've told you guys this before. I grew up with the first, one of the first cochlear implant girls or whatever. And there's this one deaf girl. The deaf kids are fucked in the head, and the wheelchair people too. But most of the wheelchair people I went to school with in elementary school, they were like severely like they basically weren't people. I had to help them onto the bus, and it was like I might as well have just been a forklift operator. And I don't mean I was lifting the wheelchair up. I mean the wheelchair itself. I'm just driving around a machine. The person inside, that's like there being a bug on your forklift. It's incidental that they're there. You mostly are sending a wheelchair to school when your child is like full on Stephen Hawking style melting into the chair. A lot of ODIDs and stuff like that happening. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't know what it is about these wheelchair kids. I don't know what it is about the deaf kids. I've got the old story where I've told it a million times. Funny every time, though. The fucking deaf girl at my school, one of these deaf girls, her name was Jessie. So I didn't like that. Now people would call out, they would go, "Hey, Jessie." And then I think they're talking to me, and I go, "Yeah?" And then she would go, just keep looking at whatever she was already doing because she can't hear him. No, that's not true. She had a cochlear implant, and one day on the playground in the sandbox, at recess, she's kicking sand over everyone. I mean, again, this is supposedly a normal brained person, and she's just kicking the fucking sand. And all the other kids are like, "Ah!" But they won't tell her to fucking quit it because she's, they're worried about, like, or do you get in trouble if you tell them to knock it off? I didn't have that problem. Even as a kid, I've done no growing as a human being, luckily for you guys. So I got sand kicked on me, and she's screaming, by the way, the whole time. This is what they do. Deaf people and wheelchair people are just, now I like it when the wheelchair people do this. They're screaming all the time. You see a wheelchair guy whiz by going, ah! Yeah! That's funny. A deaf person doing it in the middle of the night while locking their cat into Tupperware. My next door neighbor growing up, little girl, deaf girl, locked her cat into Tupperware, killed it because she's deaf. Because deaf is just everyone's the same. Everybody's exactly the same. So she murdered her cat. Anyway, different deaf girl. This girl, Jessie, she's kicking the sand. Ah! And she's screaming, ah! Ah! At everybody, right? And I go, knock it off! What are you doing? And then the famous line, she turns to me, she looks at me, she says, you don't have to yell. I'm not deaf. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It's true. That's a true story. That's 100% true. You don't have to yell, I'm not deaf. And what do you say to that? You're just speechless after that. You got nothing. Once a deaf person, what do you... Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't think they drilled that hole into your head for nothing. Yeah, you are. Hey, teach. Pretty sure, I don't know, can we correct the record on this? Is there anything in the history books about this? I think you are. So, and all the other kids are I'm the bad guy, by the way, because I yelled at the deaf girl. We're all covered in sand. We go back inside. You know, there's grit inside our butt cracks. What's the grit of your butt crack, by the way? Another thing a lot of people are talking about now, the grit of pussies. Everybody's covered in sand. I'm the bad guy. I don't know how it works. But anyway, wheelchair kids, deaf kids, wheelchair kids. I hated, listen, I remember why I started hating wheelchair kids. Because I used to feel bad for them. There was this girl in my theater class. Can you believe it? I did theater. And I had my friend in the class, Michael. There's this wheelchair girl, right? And he would make fun of her. And I always felt bad. And she was one of those pile of goo, Stephen Hawking in a wheelchair. And which, by the way, Stephen Hawking, like, how do we know that wasn't the chair talking? Everybody wants to, if he's the smartest guy, supposedly, right? Then how come he didn't fix his fucking legs? How about you go back in time and fix that? A brief history of time. Use a wormhole and go back and find a life where you, a new universe where you can walk. So anyway, we had this wheelchair girl, and she was goo. She was just goo in a chair, which is a great thing for a theater class. You really want her to be your scene partner. Okay, the part of Romeo will go to Michael, and the part of Juliet will go to bleh. So Michael would make, like, we couldn't believe, I mean, listen, I'm human. We couldn't believe she was in the class. It was insane. I am giggling when they hand her a script and it just sits dead on her lap. And then Michael, one time, this is where I thought he went too far. This was over the line, even for me. He taped a piece of paper to her legs that said out of order on it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to wash my hands of that one. But it turns out he's right. Because if she could talk, she'd be an asshole. Because we had this one guy, his name is Matt Defabaugh. I hope he's watching this, actually. And in like middle school or whatever, early high school, I can't remember, he just had a weird walk. He might have had MS or something. I don't know. He had like a weird walk. He walked like, there's a lot of these sort of, a lot of that sort of thing going on. And then one day he comes to school, he's just in a chair. And I don't know if everybody feels this way. I feel like as a kid, you need things explained to you. Like, I've talked about this before. The Moon Man from McDonald's, Mac Tonight. As a kid, I feel like someone should have been explaining to me what that was about. Like, we all just, as a whole society together, accepted that there's a Moon Man at McDonald's and his head is the moon. And that fucked me up as a kid. So a kid who was walking before, and again, wasn't a great walker, but all of a sudden he's in a chair. I feel like the student body needs to gather in the auditorium and the principal says, okay, everybody, I just need your attention for a moment. Matt Defabaw's in a chair now. And by the way, that's all the time, okay? We're all doing this. You might be thinking, wasn't this high school, Jesse? Aren't you old? No, it needs to be explained. I've got too many questions. Like, I want to ask him about it. Like, at what point? Or are you forced can you just not walk now? And this is a kid that everybody said was supposedly so smart. Oh, he's so, he's a real Stephen Hawking. He's so smart. He shows up in this fucking chair. And I'm a nice guy, and I was kind of friendly with him. And so, I remember he shows up the first time in the wheelchair. I held the door open for him to go into the school, and he goes, yeah, I got it, thanks. And I'm like, no, you don't. You really don't. I'm not sure he would have had it before the chair. That's how fucked up his... So I was like, okay, whatever, dork. And I let the door go. And again, I'm the asshole somehow. He's like, yeah, I got it, thanks. And then I watched him for 20 minutes struggle to try to open the door and get inside the school. He couldn't do it. Like, somebody else came along and opened up I really did sit there and just watch him as he couldn't open the door to get him. It was his first day in the chair. Then this kid, Matt, he moves into my neighborhood. And, which is weird. I don't know. I don't like that either. Something about that seemed wrong to me. It seems like at that stage in the game, you're a guy I go to school with. You don't get to just show up in my neighborhood. We've already got our guys, me, Michael, Jonathan. That's enough. We've got our guys in our neighborhood. You stay in your place. He lives down the street from me now. So at some point, my mom goes and talks to the new neighbor and finds out, oh, her kid goes to my school. But what she really finds out, nosy mom style, she goes, oh, her kid's in a wheelchair. Moms love this shit. And so she comes back home, and I'm sitting there, I'm reading the Star Wars wiki on the computer. Something cool like that. I'm wearing a leather jacket. I'm drinking beer and smoking and reading about not Greedo, but his cousin Beto, who is a big fat crime lord Rodian on the Wikipedia. So she comes in and she's like, hey, Matt from school, Matt Defabaugh, he lives down the street now. You should become friends with him. And I go, yeah, we're friendly. We've talked before. And she's like, well, I just talked to his mom and he'd really like to hang out with you. He'd really like to be friends. You could go hang out at his place. He's got video games. She's like trying to sweeten the deal. He's got video games. I'm like, I'm good. Because I'm thinking about the chair, like, what do I do? So, like, is there anywhere for me to sit? I don't even know if wheelchair people have beds. Do they just fall asleep in the chair? So I'm like, I'm fine. I don't think he wants to hang out with me. So I go to school the next day and I test the waters on this. I talk to Matt. I sort of poke around it, I just talk to him very casually. I'm wearing my leather jacket. I'm smoking. I'm behind the school and I wheel him out behind the school. I'm like, so, Matt, my mom says you moved into the neighborhood, huh? That sort of thing. He's like, yeah. And he seems like he doesn't want fucking anything to do with me at all. Nothing. I'm like, what are you? Okay. So, and he was never that cool with, I would always be nice to him because, again, he's like Torgo from Manos, the Hands of Fate. So I would always be as nice to him as possible. And then he always was very cold toward me. And I know what it is. He was in like the smart kid classes, and I was in a couple of the smart kid classes, but I didn't belong in. I've tricked my way in. And so he thought of himself as above everybody because he's so smart, you know, because he's a Hawking, because he gets to take a free trip to Epstein Island, to the luau. And I did one time catch him at Little St. James. That was the time I was hanging out with Matthew Perry there. But point of all this is, I go home and I'd say to my mom, I talked to Matt. I don't think he's interested at all in being my friend. So I'm pretty sure my mom just wanted me to be friends with a wheelchair guy. My mom lied. She lied. Like, I don't think there was ever a conversation about him wanting to be friends. Like, I don't think even his mom floated that idea. I think my mom saw a wheelchair guy, saw they were installing the ramp outside the home, and went, ooh. So I hate wheelchair people. Thank you, everybody. It's justified.
I got excited, very excited to see all of this.
It's 100% justified now that I've told you that story. What does all this have to do with Mersh? Nothing. Nothing at all. Just stuff I'm thinking about. Now, let's talk Mersh, though. We do have Mersh shit here. Okay, so Mersh is streaming on Halloween, and it is one of the craziest fucking streams. Every inch of it is delectable. There's so many funny things happening inside of it. But one in particular struck me. Thank you to Ray for pointing this one out to me. This, I couldn't believe.
This is a meme. This is a meme. I'll never forget when the trolls started.
Somebody in chat says, thanks for red pilling me on cripples, Jesse. Take the cripple pill.
To like the people that wanted me to get suspended, which they eventually got me suspended, whatever, but they would come on the show and they would write in the chat room and they would write like, fucking niggers, man.
Okay, hang on a second. Yikes.
Like they would write all this crazy shit so that it would pop up on the screen, and then they could go to YouTube and go, oh, here's the timestamp.
I keep seeing somebody just says in chat, fish lunch. I keep seeing that. What does that mean? What does that have to do with Mersh? What does fish lunch mean? Will somebody fish lunch pill me?
And they would write like, fucking niggers, man. Like they would write all this crazy shit so that it would pop up on the screen, and then they could go to YouTube and go, oh, here's the timestamp. And then this weird passive-aggressive thing started where they're like, why'd you get rid of the chat? Like, they still try that once in a while. Why'd you get rid of the chat? Because you guys can't be trusted. Well, you guys can be, but...
Okay, so someone's in chat asking, why is the chat not on screen? For like 2 years now, Mersh hasn't had the chat on his screen no more. And we know, if you've been around Pod Awful for long enough, you know why he doesn't have the chat on screen, right? We know why, but he's lying now. Now, this is the craziest part. He says it's because people are putting the N-word in his chat, but he said the N-word. You guys were in there talking about the word. And by the way, he's like, I guess he thinks it's cool now that he's on Rumble that he can say it. Well, then why isn't it cool to put the chat on it? Do they have those rules on Rumble anymore? You literally said the word.
Right in the chat room, and which they eventually got me suspended, whatever, but they would come on the show and they would write in the chat room and they would write like, fucking niggers, man.
This is on YouTube, by the way. He's re-streaming this to YouTube. By the way, the title of this episode is 10/30/2023 Nightwave Radio Preview. This was streamed on 10/31, again, Halloween. And it's a 2-hour and 9-minute long preview. So Mersh forgets he's streaming to YouTube now, I guess.
Like they would write all this crazy shit so that it would pop up on the screen, and then they could go to YouTube and go, oh, here's the timestamp.
Okay, so it was because we wrote such crazy stuff, and then we timestamp it because YouTube, you can timestamp. You can easily report someone down by timestamping when a word appears on screen, not said out loud, just appears on screen. And by the way, this is the guy who was saying the word all the time. That's what happened, according to Mersh. Let's go to the footage, though. I think it's time to do a quick revisit of what really happened. Here's podawful.com. Check out the Pizza Fund. Check out all the free episodes we have over at podawful.com. Here's a blast from the past. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen it before, why doesn't Mersh have the chat on screen for Nightwave? This is the reason right here. This is the day his chat disappeared forever. This is from January 25th, 2022. January 25th, 2022. So we're nearing 2 years now of no chat. This is the night of the living dead 2.
It sucks when you're trying to sleep and you wake up and you're like, I gotta take this.
Why?
And then I gotta fucking walk
Why
around
is
for 10
Mersh's
minutes. You know what I mean? Like I
green
gotta
screen
fucking, you know what I
gone?
mean? And
You know what I mean? Mersh's
what it
green screen
So
is
I'm like,
gone,
fuck it, I
and we're
gotta walk
seeing
around a
his
little bit,
dark,
do my next
dead room.
batch, whatever,
Dead
and then
tooth.
go
We've got a
back.
dead tooth in chat.
Set my alarm.
Trevor
This
says
time
dead
now I'm supposed
tooth.
to get up at, like,
Bunter Hayden says
10
dead
a.m.
tooth. 1810 Jeff says dead
Right.
tooth.
I go to sleep.
Uh-oh,
Wake
a
up.
lot of dead teeth
And
happening.
I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, I feel so much fucking better.
They're not getting deleted
I
either.
really, like, I immediately felt so good.
Dead tooth,
That,
dead tooth. Oh, he's deleting them. He's deleting them
Ooh,
now.
Look, the little gay boys are in here.
The little gay boys.
ops crew is in here.
No, we're pedos.
I wake up.
Oh, look, he was
At
so
10 in the
taken
morning,
aback.
and
He's
I'm
so
like-
upset.
It's just like I'm
Now
Oh my
say
God.
Naked Megan.
like, I actually feel
Meagan.
okay.
Naked
And then
Megan.
All I wanted to do. was sleep.
Dead naked
That's all I wanted to
Megan.
do. All I
No
wanted to
N-words,
do
by
was
the way. There's no
fucking
N-words in chat.
Sleep. So I slept. I fucking slept.
It's a Pod Awful Mersh crossover event.
Overslept. Almost didn't make it.
Pod of Duty,
Slept until
gay
the
ops.
afternoon.
Oh yeah, I'm into
And
Call
then
of Duty.
I,
Bang,
finally
bang, bang,
called
bang,
the guy, and
bang.
I'm like, look, I'm not gonna make it there in time. So
I actually like that. Pod of Duty,
what do you
gay
wanna do?
ops. Please call me
Guy's
finger
like, you can
guns.
come, but you got to make it quick, whatever. Because I guess they called
Look
this
at all
guy to
these
use him for
dead
hospital and
tooth
shit,
showing
too.
up.
So I'm like, whatever.
Oh my
I,
god, it's really filling
Get
up.
out there, whatever.
I wasn't expecting
I
this.
shit you not.
That is crazy.
Because I told him, I said, if you need to just yank the tooth, yank the tooth. And he's like, no, you just need a root canal. The
talking
tooth's
about his
fine.
dead
He's
tooth.
like, get a root canal and a cavity.
This is
filled.
awesome.
His tooth's fine. It's just for now.
Buymeacoffee.com/podawful.
Probably
We're
best
about
to, you know,
to do the reveal.
So, he pretty much just
Last chance to
fucking
get your messages in.
drilled-
Anything you want to say about
drilled
Mersh,
and poked.
Ethan Ralph, any of this.
drilled
You can
and
call me
poked.
gay, by the way. I'll read it. I'm not going to
No
scam your
anesthesia.
dono. Tell me I'm wrong.
No anesthesia, no Novocaine, no nothing. Just drill the tooth.
Teeth are for chumps.
Boom, hit me with a needle.
That's one of
and I'm
his
like,
guys, I think.
Fuck, you know.
God,
I'm
this is
really,
so boring.
like, I was
You're listening
toes curling, losing my fucking
to
mind,
a
all that
sleepy
shit.
woman's diary. Light up.
I'm preparing for looking
Smoke 'em
around
if you
in this
got 'em.
fucking, this ancient fucking place, and
This
being like,
sucks.
oh my god, this is gonna be rough. And I'm like, this is gonna be really, really bad, and I'm gonna feel every bit of this.
Nice to know Skylar's
Guy
ex
goes
is
in my
doing
mouth,
gay
starts
ops.
doing the thing, whatever.
No,
then he's
Skylar
like-
is Jesse's ex.
All right, you're all set.
Trust me, go check out Skylar. She's not doing well.
Fuck do you mean I'm all set? You didn't even do anything. And he's like, you're all set, dude. I'm like, I felt, bro,
You couldn't have felt anything.
I
The
feel
tooth
so
was
bad having
dead.
judged this dude based on, he's kind of got a
Pod Awful
dodgy
1
setup
dead
or whatever. Bro, this guy,
I don't even have my
I
Pod
shit you
Awful
not.
1 sound
I have to
Anymore.
go back for a,
set up.
I have to go back
We have
for
so
a,
many Mersh sounds. I didn't have room
root
for
canal
Pod
when I come
Awful
back,
1
Because
anymore.
I do want to save the tooth. The tooth, like you told me, it's fine, so I
Save
want to save it.
the tooth.
But
Save the cheerleaders. Save the
fucking
tooth.
guy just absolutely is an artist. artist. 38 years. He's like, 38 years I've been doing this.
Wow.
I believed him by the end of it. Like, and it was funny because this guy comes in, like some emergency shit or whatever. Dude comes in, whatever, and he's like sitting there like,
Pot off a one, pot off a one.
I lied. I lied.
The same. By the way, somebody said, "Where's your chat?" Well, if you guys are gonna come in and be gay, I'm not gonna display.
Oh, I didn't even see that. He got rid of his own chat. Fuck, I'm sorry about my microphone. I gotta fucking adjust this microphone. I always blow it out screaming, but Mersh constantly makes me scream.
I get done. He gives me this.
So he's so upset he got rid of his own chat.
Like,
well, too bad it's still on our screen, Mersh. We are saving this chat forever.
On you, and I'm like, I can't do
the
that.
The chat never dies.
I cannot do that now. I have to.
Pot off a one, pot off a one.
Great question, by the way. Somebody says, "Hey, Mersh, which tooth is it?"
Fucking dude.
I want him to say which tooth it is.
Listen, you go to Vegas, you'll come back.
Oh, they deleted that.
We'll do root canal. I'll save.
He's talking about his teeth. That's a real question.
It'll be fine. All right, dope.
What if that's just a regular guy?
This guy was so fucking good that I'm absolutely going back.
Listen,
to him
I hate to borrow a phrase here, but I think Mersh is
Aspen family
felted
some shit when I come back. One of those little.
He is about to go to Vegas after all. This is an absolute feltoning.
Now, I'm gonna go.
So
back
even then, he was about to go to Vegas. Man wrestled because Vegas felted. So he was about to go to Vegas then. This is over a year ago. He just came back from Vegas now. Now, don't let Mersh get away with this, by the way. He's not just on Rumble. Listen, r/Mersh is dead. Okay, speaking of dead tooth, r/Mersh is dead, apparently. I don't know what happened to it. So Mersh is starting to get away with stuff. All right, he's been getting away with being a cat lady for too long. He's been getting away with having an e-diary for too long, obviously. But now he's coming back from Vegas, and he's just announcing L after L after L, and it's all because r/Mersh is gone. Now, this might seem inappropriate to be doing such a spooky episode right now, but keep in mind, today is in Mexico, Dia De Los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. And so we do have to commemorate Mersh's dead tooth. We must never forget the tooth that Mersh sacrificed in order for us to always be able to laugh. If you don't know the full story, the real reason his chat is gone is because Mersh, we had been making fun of my teeth on his show for, like a week or something. I had this video where I was on Gavin McInnes' show, and if you watch it out of context, which is, of course, what Mersh did, Gavin is doing this joke where he's like, the whole bit is I went to Jan 6, but the year after Jan 6. That's the bit. And I hate to explain this to you like you don't understand Mac Tonight, but you need the setup for this, right? So I go there. It's a year later. I'm interviewing people about Jan 6. The whole bit is like, what? Gavin set up this bit with me. I was invited to be on the show. Me, Ryan, Gavin, we all set this up. That was the bit, right? And during the thing, I'm just on the, I had a pedicab guy driving me around. And it's a shitty, I'm like live streaming from the back of a pedicab off of cellular data. The dude driving the thing is wearing this fluorescent green jacket, right? So in the clip, here's my teeth. Here's what they look like. Eee! Can you see them? Here, I'll give you a nice close-up. Eee! Got it? Okay. So there's my teeth, right? But in this clip, the fucking compression is so bad on it. And this fluorescent jacket is, I don't have the whitest teeth or anything, but the fluorescent jacket is like literally, I'm right here behind the guy, is reflecting off my, so it looks like I've got one giant yellow jagged tooth. All right? Not the best teeth. Now, Mersh has been living in this, and he makes fun of my teeth. For like a week, he thinks that his way of dunking on, as if I can't just go, hi, hello. For a week, he thinks this is his way to dunk on me. Mersh, meanwhile, has been living in this thin veneer, this beautiful, like, hidden fortress of low quality webcams. Remember, this is a guy where not only does he have a Logitech C9 II, but he has been smoking in the room where his equipment is, like chain smoking every day for years. So there's this thick film over his lens. His fucking video is 720 maximum. And even then, I'm not sure we're talking P. I think we're talking interlaced. This guy is the difference between NTSC and PAL. You ever see British television? Ugh. You know how it looks gross? Like British TV looks like their weather. British TV, and not just because when they film outside, like inside, British television looks like a smoker's lounge. And it's because they have PAL, okay? Look it up. When you watched Mr. Bean on PBS as a kid, or Faulty Towers, and you were like, oh, is that what it's like over there? Number one, yes. But number two, no. Not for that reason. Mersh films in PAL. So he's had this compression on him where we knew his teeth were fucked. There's been plenty of videos and thumbnails and stuff where his teeth were completely fucked. There's the famous Ashton Whitty interview, but he thought he was safe. Oh, he thought he was so safe. He thought he was good to go on the tooth question, the TQ. Well, I'm here to answer the Mersh TQ because Mersh has upgraded. Finally, for once, Mersh has actually managed to upgrade his system, and he now has these new, insane, bizarre cameras and shots and setups on his show where not only is he in extreme close-up, not only is the quality so much better than before, but also why? Why do you have it set up where you have more than one camera? Why is this a more than one camera shoot for you? You don't have the moon base. You have 2016's cyberspace multimedia presentational background. Okay? Here's just a random clip of Mersh from one of his shows recently.
r/Mersh, like hate crew. Like they're just people.
He's still whining about a subreddit that currently doesn't exist, basically.
The r/Mersh, like hate crew. Like they're just people that came for a new internet dad and they were given a lot of money. And
Okay, here you go. Let's see if we can pause it right on something good here for you. So now his graveyard of a mouth, happy Dia De Los Muertos.
For a new internet dad.
Look at that. His graveyard of a mouth is now 100% in full quality HD for your viewing pleasure. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing right there, that's the dead tooth, the one you're looking at. And I know there's one. We all know. We don't have to say which tooth is the dead tooth. We know which tooth is the dead tooth. He went on the stream the week after making fun of my teeth. 1 week into me challenging him to dental combat, which, by the way, I'm at the disadvantage there. I challenged Mersh to dental combat. I said, there's no chance you have better teeth than me, okay? And this is a guy who eats bones, all right? Last time I checked, I'm no Scientologist or nothing. I'm pretty sure teeth are bones. So this man can eat bones with his bones. And you might disagree with teeth being bones, but I'm pretty sure when you die, and listen, Halloween just happened. I saw a lot of skeletons. They all had teeth. Somehow teeth are a part of a skeleton, but not a bone. Okay, whatever. Try to convince your 5-year-old of that. Good luck. So I'm challenging him to dental combat. he's not taking me up on the offer. So I'm starting to think, like, I got a chance here. And I've been whittling down my teeth. I've been sharpening them into razor sharp fangs in order to win. I see this dead tooth, and I'm like, this is a man with nothing left to lose. This is a guy, like, I'll never win this fight. Look at that. We all know which one. Don't point it out. Don't say which one. We know which one. He goes on screen, and he says, yeah, I got a dead tooth. And that's when he starts talking about live on his show. We caught him live talking about needing to go to the dentist for an emergency because they got to deal with his dead tooth. The man, listen, say what you want about my teeth. Say anything you want about my teeth. I'll tell you one thing, though. All of them are alive. They're nice and alive. And I plan to keep them that way for as long as I can. I plan to not drink so much caffeine that it makes my teeth sick. So Mersh has dead teeth. And listen, I'm starting to think he has more than one dead tooth. We've got very nice close-ups here for
And they were given a lot of money, and they thought they were going to start to, oh, now I get to be in charge of what we do. And I was like, yeah, no, you can fuck off. Like, we don't. We're still going to do it.
In the chat, Trevor says, my teeth have droopy eyes. Listen. I'm like a proto Mersh, I don't have goofy eyes. I don't have wonky eyes. I don't have cross eyes. I've got droopy eyes. I don't have dead teeth. I mean, but they're not dead, I'm not bald. Actually, I'm just not bald. That one, I don't know how that one fits really.
We want to do.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you to Angie for clipping this and getting them real nice and big there for you. So this is the guy who says that the reason his chat's not on screen is because of the N-word. Okay. Well, let's test that theory. Actually, when does Mersh go live? How close are we? Is he going to go live soon here? Because maybe we should check in on Rumble. Maybe we should check in on YouTube, see if he's streaming on YouTube at some point. What do we have, like an hour? I think we can fill that kind of time. I think we could do that. I think we could check in. I think we could do a new Night of the Living Dead tooth. Halloween's over, but I think, I think this is an important thing. I think this is a very important thing to go over. Now, again, Mersh just came back from Vegas. We've got a bunch of stuff from his Vegas trip. Angie actually put together a great little package here of, she just put this out. Check it out over at Pod Awful's Savage Clips. I don't know if we'll watch this whole thing, but here's Mersh and Royce Go to Vegas Fall 2023 trip recap. Subscribe. Do it right now. Subscribe to Pod Awful's Savage Clips. Oh, this is crazy. And we're going to do a whole episode about this, so I don't care. Like, we're just going to cover it twice. I don't give a shit. We watched live, I think it was, like almost live or right after the fact. Mersh and Royce get invited to Vegas by the Rumble guy, Chris from Rumble. And what does he invite them to? They think they're going out there and they're going to have some drinks and some steaks and some pastas, and they're going to hit the slots, and then they're going to have their contract renewed, right? They're still waiting to find out if their contract gets renewed by Rumble. So what do they get instead? What happened? Like, what is their consolation prize? They get to watch the ultimate fighting slap fight. And the whole time we're watching, Mersh is right there in the background. He pops out like a sore thumb. He's like he's like Roger Rabbit sitting amongst human beings, Like, you can see him the whole time we're just going, Mersh! Mersh! It was, where's Wally? Is this music legal, Angie? Is it? This sounds like the music from The Matrix. Is this copyrighted, what I'm playing here? ROTC goes to Vegas. Look at him there. He just fucking, even, there's a pretty lady walking by, and you still are like, oh my God! Ah! He's got the check bio blazer on. He's wearing his sunglasses, and the entire time, he's got his head rocked back all the way. Like, everybody's having to look up, obviously. They're looking up at the ring, but his head is all the way back. Number one, because it makes his eyes focus a little bit better. But number two, his sunglasses are a gradient. So the darkest part's at the top of the lens. So if he cocks his head back, he can actually see in this dark arena. How crazy does that look? How insane is that? It's like we digitally inserted him into this. It's like it shouldn't be possible. Look at this. And then there's just a random black guy sitting next to him here, and he's trying to like, Royce is sitting next to him too, by the way. You can't really see Royce. Royce is behind this cameraman. So the whole time, Mersh is like trying to be friends with the black guy. He's like, yeah, me too. Hey, whatever you're saying, yeah, same. Same. We're kind of the same guy, you and me. You, the black guy, and me. There you go. There's a little sneak peek of the fight there.
And Royce Lopez.
Why wear fucking sunglasses in a building? Like, again, his glasses do got medicine in them, which is probably something he said to that black guy next to him. His glasses do got medicine in them, but he has this lie where he says that the only glasses they had available when he went to go buy new glasses were these sunglasses. And he also is lying and saying that he doesn't have any other, that it's his only pair. But we've seen him wear the old black ones, like the classic Mersh look. We've seen those. He's got them. So why does he wear them? It's the obvious reason, to hide the wonky eye.
Whoop, whoop. Welcome aboard, everybody. It's Monday, and we're back from Vegas. It's Revenge of the Sis. The boys are off.
I mean, imagine you were sat, like, okay, we watch, that's a TV show. That's like real TV, basically. I think they streamed it to Rumble. I don't know if it was on real TV or not, the slap fight thing, but it was a huge, real production. And Mersh stood out like a fucking sore thumb in the audience. You shouldn't be looking at the audience. Like, there's two guys hitting the shit out of each other in a ring that is illuminated. Mersh is sitting there in the dark, and you still see him. Imagine if he wasn't wearing the sunglasses. Imagine you could see those two crossed eyes, and he's just the black guy sitting next to him looking at him. Mersh is hyperventilating, just hyperventilating, staring into the black guy's soul, cross-eyed, blinking. You know, you got to cover those up with something. You got to wear the sunglasses.
Coming back very relaxed.
Yep.
Nice good time. Steaks, huh? Hoes, gambling. You know, Vegas.
Hanging out with a friend in a way. It's not a big deal.
Whatevs, dude. With UFC champ Sean Strickland.
Who
Whatevs.
cares?
Good to meet you, Sean.
Don't make it a big deal, guys.
You know,
We're
just hanging out at Slap Fight with academics, you know.
Very humble people.
Hanging around.
It's okay. So bragging again, once again, bragging about just doing Vegas stuff, a thing that your mom does, you know, go to Vegas for a treat.
Sneeko.
Everyone, by the way, was cool.
He lied and said they hung out with Sneeko. I don't think that's
humble people.
Hanging around with Sneeko.
That didn't happen. I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. I think I think he just means Sneeko lives there or something. I don't know. I don't even really know who Sneeko is. Let me be honest here. If you showed me a picture of him, I would recognize him. I don't know what he does. I think he's a Muslim, but so maybe he lives in Vegas. They didn't hang out with him. And even if they did, Sneeko didn't know it, you know? Like, Sneeko's like an actual E-celeb guy. These were just guys that accidentally were in his way somewhere.
Everyone, by the way, was cool. We ended up gambling at the Aria with Chris Rumble.
I won him some money.
Yeah, with Chris Rumble till like 2 a.m. It was a lot of fun. Then everyone.
Oh, by the way, actually, hang on a second. I don't know what I was even thinking. Who gives a shit? Oh, you hung out with Sneeko? Oh, cool. Back to jacking off. Oh, you hung out with Sneeko. And? Oh, Sneeko? Really? So you're friends with wait, hang on. The Sneeko? Are you sure? Did you get his autograph? Are you famous now? This is like, would you brag to your mom about that? You would tell your mom if you like saw Julia Roberts on the street, right? What about Sneeko? If your mom doesn't know, they're not famous. Sorry.
Everyone else from Rumble there was great. Everyone really hooked us up. We had really good stuff.
Hey, Grandma, I met PewDiePie. That's good, dear. That's good.
seats and shit. So
I picked.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Grandma. I met Burt Lancaster.
Some winning slots for him, and he won like $700, and then all I would do is bust his balls about renewing our contract.
yeah, he was doing it a lot.
I was like, yeah, you got to talk.
That was real anger. Royce is mad that Mersh kept bringing up the contract, reminding Rumble guy, hey, our contract is expiring.
To the guys, I'm like, oh, no, that's fine. I just
Holy shit, look at this photo. This picture, it's exactly the same. This is exactly the same as that photo they took with that pedophile friend of theirs. Remember that guy? That weird sex creep friend of theirs? Didn't they have the exact same photo with that guy? So if this is the dude from Rumble, start going through his teraflops.
win you a bunch of money. You can't even fucking give me a handshake. That's cool.
We did meet. We did.
I'm nervous as shit and I'm broke. I'm broker actually than before we left. Fuck. I'm in a tailspin. Help.
Did meet Kevin Scampoli.
We did meet the great Kevin Scampoli.
And
Okay, so it says, nothing screams reckless fun and abandon like having someone ask you to sign a 1099 at a casino twice within an hour. And then he says, I'm up 1850 this week. And then he ends by saying, last night here, checkout is in 12 hours, and I stashed over 2,000 in my room. Woo! Wow, you stashed over $2,000? I'm walking around with whatever I'm willing to lose tonight. So, which, by the way, includes his shirt. I don't know if there's something okay, yeah, we're just focusing in on that.
I was up a considerable amount of money, and I lost it all back. So I was up a lot of money. That was thousands.
By the way, Mersh has become Teton Common over. I mean, look at the mammaries on this guy. I know he's fat, but fucking dude. I don't know what the rest of his shirt does. It say fight the shirt with which I am wearing right now? The fight between my mammaries and the fabric of this shirt. He has become a trapezoid. I know he's the triangle guy. This is a trapezoid of a man. His teats, like r/Mersh hasn't existed for so long that he hasn't been milked into his teats have become engorged.
Of dollars. And
thank God that we came along and did this episode. I wasn't going to do this episode, but the man needs a milking.
I should have just even my own brain stopped for a minute when I was.
And you can really the weird little hands, the teats, the teeth, everything is now on full display here for you.
I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Probably just gonna stay up till we go to the flight. But even my own brain was like, walk away and just go to one of those cheap video poker machines with at the bar where it's like a quarter of fucking bet, and you'll be good.
Ooh, nice wet smoke.
I got murked. I even hit an ultra, which is like an $1,100 jackpot. I hit multiple jackpots for like $1,200. It was
right,
insane.
and then you lost all that money, so who cares? That's like saying I saw money once. This is not a story. This is the equivalent of your wife telling you a dream that she had. This is a dream you had, basically. Oh, I walked by money. Yeah, I actually saw money at the bank. I saw them handing a guy money. Yeah, they actually let me touch it. Sneeko let me touch his money for a minute. That's the equivalent of this story. Okay, cool. Well, did you get to keep any of the money, Mersh?
Dang, I was on a roll. You know how they got me? Because I was ready to go. I was actually like, I'm going to get going.
But he's got a system. He's got a system. The problem is he's got a system. He was up. He was up big time. Now, of course, a system is what every degenerate gambler has ever said right before they fucking lose it all.
All of a sudden, I have the best goddamn waitress in the world. And all of a sudden, there's a massage girl coming over. Like Chris was getting at the Aria, this Asian lady. You want massage? You get a massage? I take your shoulder. I'm like, all right, I'm buying massages. I'm getting drunk. And I lost all my money because I got too comfortable and they kept giving me massages and drinks. Those motherfuckers. But like I said, I barely spent any money this week. What little money I took out, whatevs, you know what I mean?
Again, he's telling this to the people who gave him the money he blew. He begged for $350 to take to Vegas. Please, 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 please. I need to seem like a high roller. I want to meet Sneeko. And some guy was like, okay, here, please, please cover Tucker Carlson. Please stop talking about your cat, please.
And we had a great time. Had a wonderful time with Campoli. And besides, I'll get my money back. I'll stick to my system next time.
That'll do it.
Because here's my thing. I think I'm probably going to go back to Biloxi probably right after Christmas.
Oh my God.
That Triple N said this was hard to listen to. It was hard to experience. But again, it is what it is.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go, folks. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Hey,
But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah, well, that's, you know what? Good point.
I think now is a perfect time to come out and say that I am a gay man.
Huh?
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, so it is what it is. Well, okay, then I just write off that money. Who cares then? Was the money what it was when you took it into the casino, though? That's going to be an important question here. When the tax guy comes around, because don't you have a bunch of tax problems? When the tax man comes around, was the money what it was ahead of time? Were you filing that money? Were you reported on that money, right? And was it, listen, when they handed you the 1099 at the casino, did you write down, yeah, the money is what it is, so, ... pregnant pause. Pregnant man.
It's not your money till you get out of town with it. I spent the least amount of my own personal cash as possible.
My own personal cash? Your cash? You. You, the viewer. Yeah, guys, listen, I only used your cash, so who gives a fuck?
Because remember those fucking...
I mean, listen, at least, I guess he did upgrade the studio. He upgraded the cameras. He's got multiple, much better cameras than before. He's got this really great new feature for his show where his headphone cable goes across his teats like a big-breasted woman in a seatbelt. You know, really splits them right down the middle for you. This is bizarre. Fix it! Fix the headphone cable! We're also, I don't know if you guys have been sitting there wondering and thinking and harping on the headphone cable the whole time like I have, but everybody I know, me and all my friends, we all think the headphone cable is a little much.
Yeah, those Kenyans.
Because it could be, here's the thing, it could just go this way, you know, it's a cable. You could set it up where, I don't know what you're plugging it into, probably a cat litter box. It's my favorite. But wherever you got it plugged in, just move that thing over here. And some of you are going to say, well, he could just turn his headphones around. Now, there is a left and a right, all right? I respect him for putting the left can on the left ear, the right on the right. I respect him for that. You can't really switch that around. And sometimes the design of headphones, that would be like, remember when he had the droopy dog headphones where they were dangling down here? So we don't want a repeat of that. I respect it. It's just the cable. Can we just do it? Maybe put the cable behind you, sort of feed it around or something. Anything but what's happening right now. Anything other than it lifting one tit like you're a Greek lady in a toga.
Oh, my debit card number. So my bank told me, we'll mail out a debit card. Don't worry. And then I just found out as we're leaving the day of, I'm like, my debit.
Okay, by the way, here's my life story. Welcome to the show. Here's nothing. Here's fucking nothing. Here's what's not a story.
The card still hasn't arrived. So I had to use my smaller bank account that really doesn't have all that much money in it. And
imagine his bigger one. If that one doesn't have much money in it.
I think that kind of saved me too, because I probably would have gotten carried away that last night.
How much more money do you think? Vote now. And you know what? Let's actually do a poll. No, it's going to fuck up the fucking chat over there. I want to do a poll. Here's how we'll do. We'll just do a 1-2 sort of thing here. Press 1 if a lot more money in an account to Mersh is more than $5,000. Press 2 if it's less than $5,000. And by the way, that's not an opinion on what I think is a lot more money. I just need a 1-2 system here. So 1 for more than 5K, 2 for less than 5K. We will tabulate your votes in just a moment.
I would have been like, I'll pull out more cash. I'll win it back. But I didn't have that debit card. But I came home today, and I'm like, we came up Saturday night, whatever. I got here late Saturday. I was so burned out. I was fucking hungover. Yesterday, I was pretty worthless all day. And then today I go to do the show. I'm up early. I'm on the phone. I'm calling everybody. I'm calling fucking my bank.
Oh boy, we're tabulating. We're tabulating.
I can't help it.
Guys, the twos, I haven't seen a single one. The twos have it, so.
I'm trying to deal with them. I'm trying to deal with all this bullshit. So I call my bank and I'm like, yo.
Yeah, 700. But I think the bank account with a lot more in it has less than $1,000 more in it. I really do. I think we're talking about razor thin margins at this point.
You guys are supposed to mail a debit card. I checked my mail.
These guys are in panic mode. And the second we have the news about the Rumble, oh my God. There's going to be a Rumble episode. If the Rumble contract falls through, just wait.
I was gone for a fucking week in Vegas. The card should be here by now. And they're like, oh, I don't know why they told you that. You got to call the bank branch and get that done. I'm like, fuck, cool, thanks. I also bought like an Asian massage to my room. That was expensive. So I bought a bunch of other shit.
Okay, so he's admitting to sex trafficking while on the trip. So he sex traffics in Vegas, then he goes back home and catches a cat, then he tries to lure children to his door. This is what we're dealing with. You can watch the whole video over on Angie's channel. Pod Awful's Savage Clips. Go check it out and subscribe. Thank you very much to Angie for that
one. Support the show. Join the Pizza Fund. Podawful.pizza.
Pizza.
Podawful.pizza.
P-I-C-C-A.
All right, so like I said before, we did this big Awfulween show, and I'm going to just sit here and straight up right now beg you to go watch it if you haven't seen it already. If you're one of these people who's here just for Mersh shit, I've got tons more Mersh for you. After this show, go watch The Red Room's Awfulween 2023. We got this guy Rufio. Somebody in our Discord just said this in our show discussion channel. What did they say? They said, this is like a newer guy, you know? So I don't think he knows everything. He says Mersh is the best lol cow, hands down. I don't disagree with that. Mersh is the best lol cow, especially like public domain. Everybody's doing Mersh now. So he's the best lol cow, hands down. His self-awareness makes it much funnier than Rufio, who is clueless. That is a crazy statement for two reasons. Number one, Mersh has no self-awareness. We're going to be covering a lot more of that in a second here. But number two, Rufio isn't clueless, and he's also the greatest content. Greatest lol cow or not, he's the greatest content there is. The episode we did with him, this Awfulween episode, it's a literal movie. I need you to understand, there's foreshadowing, there's twists, there's like lots of shit set up. You can like rewatch it and find new little things every single time. So I'm just going to beg you to do it. Every time I put effort into anything, the internet does not reward effort. This is why trying hard on the internet is a slur. Oh, you're a try hard. Yeah. Yep. Try harder. My brand is now try harder. Try harder. So, even though I'm doing a low effort show right now, we're going to do the low effort ones to subsidize the high effort ones. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when an actor does the Marvel movie and then they do the project they really care about, you know, they do the shitty cape shit one that they don't give a fuck about, they hate doing, but it gives them millions of dollars. So we're doing a Mersh so that we can do Rufio's, because I got another big Rufio one coming up. And here's what I'm going to tell you right now. Once you watch the Red Rooms, there's a director's cut version, okay? It's in the Pizza Fund, podawful.pizza. Join the Pizza Fund. We have so much content in there that's no longer allowed on YouTube. I don't know if I can correctly sell this or not to you. Not only is the director's cut a huge movie, it's a literal movie. It's my fucking magnum opus. It's the best thing I've ever made, hands down, period. And if you don't get it, then you are not meant for Pod Awful. The director's cut not only has an alternate ending, it's got like 30 minutes of extra footage. There's an entire subplot in it where Rufio was convinced by his girlfriend Ava to clone his cock, to do a clone-a-willy. I couldn't put that on the YouTube version. You have to see it. I'm begging you to check this out. Everybody who's already in the Pizza Fund already knows and loves this stuff. I'm not talking to you guys. It's the new guys, the new people. The Pizza Fund is filled with Rufio content. There's so much shit in there, and I'm begging you to get on board with it. I'm begging you, because that's the stuff I'm actually into, okay? And I will be putting out here's what I'm going to ask the Pizza Funders this, the people who are already in there. I think I'm going to do a director's commentary. This is how serious I am. This is a real movie. I'm going to do a director's commentary for the director's cut version of the Red Rooms. But are we also interested in a Roofie leaks of all of the, like we did last year, of all the behind the scenes stuff, all the things that went down? This was a months long project for me. Okay. This started back in April of this year. And again, I'm beat now. Like my whole fucking brain I'm so tired now from making this thing that I really want to break. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to throw a cinder block on the goddamn gas, and we're going to get shows fucking cranked out. I've already got shows ready for it. There's shows, okay? We're going to do shows, and then at some point I'm going to go, okay, pump the brakes a little again, and I'm going to make something actually good for once. I'm sick of digital litter. I'm sick of it. There's too much shit. If you're looking for content, if what you want to watch is content, please unsubscribe. All right? We're not doing content anymore. We're not doing streams anymore, any of this kind of shit. I'm so over it. I just want to make awesome, good shit. And I just need you on board for that, okay? I'm not taking your money and running off to Vegas with it. I'm building moon bases and making movies with it. So that's it. That's my pitch. Please check out the Red Rooms. Join the Pizza Fund. Podawful.pizza. It's a true movie, and it's awesome. But let me know if you guys are into the idea of doing some Roofie Leaks style shit. Let's see what they're saying. The chat I'm so far behind. Holy shit, it's flying by. What is everybody saying? I got excited. Can we have a Michael Wright episode? There's a Michael Wright episode in the bag already. We're doing a Michael Wright episode. We got a Joker episode. We've actually got another Mersh episode. All right, I'm gonna throw out fucking episodes. You want digital litter? I can make fucking digital litter like everybody. I could come on here every single day and go pick my fucking boogers and give you guys financial advice and life advice easily. Anyone can do that. Oh, what's me, a guy whose job is nothing? What's my life advice? What's my how can you make it as a creator? I don't know, go on stream and fucking pick your open asshole. Pick a scab off of your open asshole. That's how. Because that's all it fucking takes now. So anyway, I just wanted you guys to know that. Thank you. Okay, fuck yes, more Harlan. I got excited. Yeah, we're getting excited.
I have autism.
Or we're having autism.
Can't help it.
I got excited, very excited to see all of this.
Someone says, best $40 a month I've ever spent. Thank you, Severe Beast. Okay, so I'm sorry. I just, there's a certain, I keep getting sent clips of things where I'm starting to get a little incensed, There's a certain streamer out there. He's a streamer. He's a guy who streams. He's just one of these streamers where he just streams, there's no show or anything. It's just a stream. And he keeps bringing up all these topics that I have been talking about on the show for years. And it's just, I don't know. It's starting to rub me the wrong way. It's really weird. It's weird. It's like weird in a certain way. You might not know what I'm talking about, but join Discord. Join our cult, by the way, podawful.com/cult. It's our Discord. We've got forums in there. A lot of the stuff that we're covering here tonight was posted in those forums. And the forums are currently free. You can access them for free. You just have to make an account at podawful.com. But it's a free account, and you can access these things. I'm testing the waters on some of this stuff, okay? We're just doing some things in some new directions. We're just trying to breathe some new life in here and get some new blood in. But I will, like within a month, I'll be making some severe cuts, okay? Some severe cut. We will be scaling back again. I'm going to start opening everything up to everybody. And then after a month of sort of reassessing everything, I'm going to go, okay, and get rid of about half of our audience. We're just going to cut about half of the people out. We're going to grow by about 10% and then drop about 80% of what we even already had. So that's what's going on. Okay, here's a clip I've been sitting on forever of Mersh. This was made by Pretty Dick 69. And it's just funny. I just like it. And so I want to check it out. Some of it is old. Some of it is newer. Remember when I sponsor cucked Mersh? We, of course, stole Mersh's sponsors from him. This is related to that. I played a recording of the guy from CBDX on my show. And Mersh had a big baby freak out about it because he found out we were making more money than him. And much like with the dead tooth cope he's doing, he came up with a cope back then about that. Sorry. We have to take a second and wait for Mersh to wetly smoke.
Oh, wow, Jesse. Wow, I got to play this again. Oh, this is great. No, I got to say this on air. Soulless in the chat says, Aria, who's the owner of CBDX, which I've never said his name, but you guys go ahead and do that. Aria pays Jesse more.
Which is
the
true.
The phone call is public.
Which is true.
Mersh, you are so dumb. Somebody remember this. It is right before Thanksgiving, November 23rd, 2021 at 11:16 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, so we're nearly 2 years off. He wants us to remember the date. Mersh, we remembered.
Time. Now that's either Jesse or one of his fans.
I don't think it was either, actually. I think it was just somebody who wanted to fucking harass Mersh.
Coming in here and saying that I want to make this again.
And it is true, by the way. I absolutely made a lot more money off of that CBD, and I only did it once. I had one ad read for CBDX. I made $5,000 off of it. Remember, a moment ago, you voted in a poll whether or not $5,000 was a lot of money to Mersh. Okay? So everyone voted that yes, it was. That, in fact, less than $5,000 was a lot of money to Mersh. One ad, $5K. Let's watch Mersh cope.
Point. Solus says, Aria pays Jesse more.
True.
The phone call is public.
True. Yeah, we read that already.
Mersh, you are so dumb.
Old Mershy 2 times. Here we go.
Okay, why am I dumb?
Why am I dumb? He says out loud into a microphone. That's something you're supposed to say only out loud into a mirror. Why am I dumb? Oh, he's tapping. You hear it? He's tinking. Mersh, stop tinking.
Tink, 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 tink. Tink, 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 tink. Because Jesse has repeatedly bragged time and time again that he recorded and released a phone call.
And by the way, I hadn't bragged about it and I didn't record it. I did a show and I played it, the end. He's reacting to that happening once.
With the owner of CBDX, not only did he actually release a recorded phone call, but he edited the phone call, and it's
not true, and you can hear it unedited still on YouTube. I believe that's still up on YouTube somewhere if you go searching deep enough.
Very obvious.
It's very obvious because Mersh is an expert. Clearly, Mersh is an expert when it comes to editing. I'm going to actually show you a great example of how good Mersh is at editing in just a minute here, because I just watched the most insane fucking thing I've ever seen. I was laying in bed with my wife, and I had a Mersh clip going, and it washed over me. I became zombified. You know, I'm not one of these people who watches the TV and suddenly I'm not there anymore. I'm just, that never happens to me. But Mersh is so bizarre. His life is so fucked at this point that when I listen to Mersh, my brain starts turning off sometimes. And then all of a sudden, the craziest shit I ever saw happened, and I clicked back into reality, and I started laughing so uncontrollably, my face hurt. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. But this is a master of editing. You'll see in a second. He knows when something's edited. He knows a fake when he hears one.
I'm glad your fans keep coming in and pointing out that Jesse released that phone call. And I'm glad that I have DMs from Jesse proving that he released that phone call, because
I love this clip. This is so good. Watch this.
What's that? Hey Alexa, is Virginia a two-party or one-party consent state?
Okay, now forget the fact that I don't live it. Like, when this happens, I don't live in Virginia. He just thinks I'm from Virginia, so I guess you're bound by the laws of where you grew up or something. But just entirely forget that. Doesn't matter. Okay, watch this. Just watch it and enjoy.
What's that? Hey Alexa, is Virginia a two-party or one-party consent state? A two-party consent rule requires consent by two or all parties in the conversation. Virginia is a one-party consent jurisdiction. So, fine. You can record them all you want.
Now, if Mersh were a good editor, he would have edited that out of his show forever, because that is so fucking embarrassing. Everybody understands what just happened there, right? He thought he was about to dunk on me. By the way, I lived in New York. It was, I don't give a shit what the law is, by the way. Like, I had his permission to record. One party, two, who gives a shit? Fuck it. I could record it.
It's fine.
2 years later.
Okay, so 2 years later from that instance, this happens. Now, we'll look up whether or not Florida, where Mersh actually lives, is a one-party or two-party consent state in a second.
It's like, okay, yeah.
MAGA activism in the field reporting that so many of you enjoy. You can get your MAGA honey here. Please use code LUMER at checkout. Thank you. MakeHoneyGreatAgain.com.
So they got to pay Trump to use his likeness, right?
We're listening to Air Conditioner, the podcast.
So he's getting a taste of this, right?
Yeah, I'm checking out the site. $20 a bottle.
$20
for honey?
Yeah,
for honey.
It's a 16-ounce bottle of dog shit. Hey, Royce,
Yeah.
you wanna? Oh God, I'm so excited. Go to shop right quick.
Go to the shop? Okay, shop.
Yeah, go shop.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed that clip. I've been sitting on this clip forever. That is so funny, but watch this.
What does that say underneath the bottle?
For wholesale pricing, please call 1-844-45-HONEY.
This is going somewhere. Wait, did he say 444? the famous Revenge of the Sis
Should we
meme?
call and ask about wholesale pricing for honey? We should probably call and ask.
All right, we could call, but one of us has to take point. Actually, we could both talk. We could say that we're from a
Now, you
distributor.
remember how Mersh is on prank calls. I famously did a prank call on Nightwave because Mersh was so bad at it that it was embarrassing that he was even trying. It was like worse than a child. Like, as a kid, I did better prank calls than Mersh as an adult.
Yeah. We're from what distributor? We have to let's think this one out.
And they're planning it ahead of time. Oh yeah, let's write the prank call before it happens, because that's how the real world works. It's a sketch. Yeah, you got to kind of improvise a prank call. If you don't, it's not really a prank call. You're just saying a script to a guy who doesn't know you.
What distributor would it be? It has to be
I hate those style of prank. I hate prank calls where it's like the guy's going to force his thing no matter what. Doesn't matter what's happening. The other person could be the most fascinating character of all time, but they're like, howdy, y'all. I'm the character I came up with 40 minutes before I called you.
Publix.
Oh, God.
Publix.
No, but Publix isn't a distributor. You need, hang on.
Cisco?
Cisco's a distributor.
No.
Fucking make it up. Who gives a shit? I mean, we've called people and told them, yeah, hi, I'm Dave Borat from System Communications Factory Business Solutions.
Smaller. I want something that they'll Google and go, oh.
What the fuck? I just noticed this. Hold on a second. Look at this. Oh, god damn. Revenge of the Sis, even when they upgrade, they're so retarded, their shit fucks up. Look at this. You see the clouds on the left next to I almost said Moise. Unironically, I almost said Moise. See the clouds next to Royce here? They're keyed out. He accidentally has the background graphic keyed out. There's nothing underneath to key. There's nothing that you need to see underneath. Why would there even be a key on that? What is happening there? Look at this.
Oh my God! Somebody in the chat says, "Mersh, call us Trump."
That's not even great. So you have a key on your background, and it's set to yellow, which is half of your background.
The Trump voice.
They're not.
Do it.
I love your honey. It's the best honey.
Oh.
Great honey, sweet honey.
I want to know who gave you the rights to my likeness.
Oh,
that would be really funny, like you did, sir.
You'll be a
That would be really funny. So anyway, we're not going to do that.
faster lawsuit than fucking ice him. Which, by the way, that's another thing that's been hilarious.
Have you read the lawsuit?
Yeah, I've read the
So
lawsuit.
fuck.
Yeah, he's done.
Okay, they're going to do I don't know why this is still in the clip. Pretty Dick 69, where'd you learn to edit? From Mersh?
45.
All right, I have one. New Vista Foods Group, Tampa, Florida.
Okay, you can take point more. You got this.
Do you want? Okay.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
All right, here we go. The greatest prank call of all time. Again, the bit that they pre-planned here is they're going to call up this honey guy and they're going to offer to distribute his product. Great bit. Here we go.
This is Todd. How may I assist you?
Hey. Hello. Good afternoon.
Why was Mersh's microphone even off? Why would you turn it? You're in the middle of a show. At what point are you turning his mic off? He's about to do a call. Why would you do that? But that's what just happened. So the prank call's already off to a great start. Mersh's microphone is off.
This is Todd. How may I assist you?
Hey. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
Yes, normal human speech. Yes, me and you, we both eat the same things, not bones.
I'm having some bad connection issues here. How you doing?
Yes, I am not a ribcage eating man. How are you here today, too? Top of the morning, good day, sir.
I'm good.
And Royce is like, this is going to be so good that he's taking his headphones and like moving them forward on his giant cabeza.
My name's Jeremy Simon.
He can't listen. Oh my God. He's like losing it, right? He's like, oh my God, this is going to be so fucking fun. Oh my God. I can't even listen. I can't even do it. Oh my God. Fuck, no. Oh my God. Oh. I can't believe it. Like, how is Virgie not having a complete meltdown right now? This is so funny. This is so funny. Just in the background, you guys know Virgie? Anybody know Virgie?
Yeah, I'm actually, we're actually out here in Tampa. My name's Jeremy Simon. I'm with the New Vista Foods.
Yeah, my name's two first names. How can I help you? Hello? Help. Hello, prank calling. Not. Psych. Got ya.
Group. And we were interested in potentially.
Wait, what did he say?
Simon, I'm with the New Vista Foods Group. And we were interested in.
Which, okay. So you went to the trouble to find a real distributor that exists, I guess. You think the honey guy knows that? You think he's like, oh my God, New Vista Foods Group, our favorite. You went to all that trouble. You could have just made some shit up.
potentially maybe distributing your
Distributing. Yes, my job, I'm a distributor.
product? You have the, is this the MakeHoneyGreatAgain.com?
It is. It
Oh,
is.
thank
It
God.
is.
Well, you know how we are out here in Florida, man, and we're just sick of all that, pro-trans, libtard, pro-vax, cunt.
Royce is losing it right now. Oh my God. Because is this even, I don't even know if this is ironic. Jesse, I thought you were given $500 by CBDX. No, I was given $5,000 for that one ad read. Yeah, go recheck out that episode. It's a great episode. The CBDX, I can't remember the name of it. Might be free on the site. I'll check that out. Let me see.
Funny, it makes me sick to my stomach, and just can't in good conscience distribute products like that. We were just wondering if you had some information you'd be able to send us.
Well, sure. So what do you guys do then? Tell me.
We sell honey.
You say when you distribute.
We sell honey. So yeah, we're distributors of honey only. What a coincidence. Royce losing it. This isn't, what is the joke here? That you're being you? This is your show. Your show is called Revenge of the Sith. This is the type of humor you do every day. Your audience thinks that's actually funny. They're not laughing ironically at it. CBDX episode, by the way, is called Mershaholics Anonymous, sponsored by CBDX. And it is a $1 level episode. So for a buck, you can get that episode along with all the other episodes that are in the dollar level. $1. You want to check that one out. $5K. I made $5K off of that.
The boatload.
You what?
We sell honey by the boatload.
Do you really?
Yeah,
No. I mean, yes. Ah!
We got bees everywhere. It's actually, frankly, becoming a concern. We've had several write-ups from the city, and they've told us.
Okay, now what is the bit? So you're ironically conservative. Now the bit is you're covered in bees, which is a better bit. I hope they go with the bee bit here.
Stop with the bees. You got to stop. There's other businesses. This is a commercial park. You know what I mean? And they're always going back and forth, and I'm going with them, and they're suing me. It's insane. But you know,
you're suing the bees. Is that what he just said? I can't even follow this anymore.
Oh, it is. It's all politically motivated.
I'm zombieing out here.
Wow. Do you know a woman?
And Mersh is dying. He's dying. This is so good, so funny. Was it worth breaking the law?
By the name of Laura Loomer.
I do, actually. I'm very familiar with her work. She did great stuff during the Vegas shooting, and she's a great supporter of President Trump.
Yeah,
He accidentally went back to his, remember how he, in the early days of ROTC, he used to do this weird sort of almost California guy accent, where he's like, yeah, listen to this.
Yeah, she's a great supporter of President Trump.
She's a great supporter of President Trump. That's how Mersh used to act when they first started doing it, which means in his head, he used to be like this. He just reverted back. This is psychological. I mean, Freud would have a fucking field day. He just reverted back. In his head, he's like, okay, what is a guy who is gay and into fucking conservative shit? What does he sound like? Oh, I know. Me from 2 years ago.
Stuff during the Vegas shooting, and she's a great supporter of President Trump.
Yeah, she is a great supporter of President Trump. Which, you know what? It only just hit me. That's a Gavin McInnes voice. He's copying Gavin McInnes. That's Gavin McInnes's. I don't know how I didn't see this before. I've never realized this. Ryan, are you watching? Tell Gavin about this, dude. This is fucked. He's doing Gavin's new male hipster soy boy voice. Yeah, hey, what's up, dude? So he was just doing that for years, but as his actual voice.
Yeah, I was on the phone with her a couple of times today. She's a client of mine. So
that must have been exhausting, huh?
Okay, guys, listen, we're losing viewer. Hit like because we're losing viewers because I'm playing the worst prank call that has ever happened ever next to that one that I played from Red Bar that one time.
What's that?
We're a couple away from 200, so.
So that must
Is
have
that
been
exhausting?
Well, yeah, you said you were on the phone with her a couple times.
He just took what was that? He just did a wang gulp in the middle of this.
She's a client of mine. So what
That
we
must
do
have been
for people like her,
exhausting,
we
huh?
have-
He's drinking that thing like Chris Chan with the straw.
What's that?
What's that? I said that must be.
So that must
Is
have
that
been
exhausting?
Well, yeah, you said you were on the phone with her a couple times today. She can be a little wired.
Oh.
Sometimes she's very, her passion.
Oh, Royce, put him down. Yuck. Oh my God, I feel like I'm walking through the bread aisle. Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking sun's out, guns, put them away, please. So somebody shoot the sun out of the sky for the love of God. I feel like I'm looking at Gilbert Grape's mom right now, her thighs.
Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes, she gets a little.
Oh, it's huge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I had talked to her before, and then I was invited 2 weeks ago to go to Springfield, Missouri for Mike Lindell.
You're just having a polite conversation. This isn't a prank. This is a polite conversation. This is the way this guy wants this call to go.
And we raised money for Mike Lindell at his election.
Mike Lindell,
reform.
fantastic supporter of mine.
Yeah.
Great guy, terrific guy. Sells pillows on the television.
Okay, so now you just are Trump in the middle. Are you a guy doing a Trump impression, or are you now Trump because you forgot what the bit was?
It's terrible what happened to Mike, what they've done to that poor guy. Can't even advertise on Fox News.
Do you know?
Bad impression, by the way. Almost as bad as my Trump impression, which, of course, goes a little something like this. It's me, Donald Trump.
That he has spent $60 million in his election stuff. These lawsuits he's been sued against, and he told us he had to borrow another $5 million, and then he borrowed $1 million.
I think they're getting trolled at this point, right?
Do this event last week
This guy just threw an Uno reverse down on him
2 weeks ago. It was a private invitation event.
Are we supposed to know what the fuck Mersh is? Mersh is having a fit right now. So, Mersh wants out of this, I guess. He's trying to dump out on this, and he's, whispering to Royce.
Do this event last week or 2 weeks ago. It was a private invitation.
Listen to It's like if the Tasmanian devil went to the library. Watch this again.
$1 million to do this event last week or 2 weeks ago. It was a private invitation event for.
Can you guys hear that? Hang on a second, one more time. That's
last
be
week or
too
2 weeks
loud.
ago.
All right. Listen to this very carefully.
It was a private invitation event for.
What the fuck is happening? What is that? What was that?
He last week or 2 weeks ago. It was a private invitation event for.
He's scatting. He's skit-scatting right now.
I am high energy. I can't control myself.
Or he has the plan that he unveiled to everybody.
He just did hand flailing.
Yeah, he's too nice.
He just got. Oh my God. He made Royce hang up. This is their great prank call.
Or he has the plan that he unveiled to everybody.
He's too nice.
That was sorry. I was.
I can't, man. I'm getting too old for this shit, bro. Oh no. Now he's gonna. Oh God. Now we're never gonna hear the end of it.
No, I just block him.
Dude, I'm getting too old for it. Back in the day, I would have broke that man's fucking heart.
You know
Ralph
what?
Wiggum.
I gotta tell you, I muted my.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, back in the old days, I would have prank called him so bad he'd have beat his pants. But now, now I'm such a drunk, teated retard.
Myself because I don't want to laugh into the mic, but I will say this: Mersh.
This is painful to watch. This is insane.
Has really grown as a person.
I felt bad
because
man.
Yeah, in lots of ways. I don't think it's in his skill though, right? You're not going to say his abilities or anything like that.
Mersh used to go for the fuck. Remember the guy with the vampire book during the fifth? That's one of my favorite things we've ever done.
That guy's fucking.
I'll put that on locals for you guys today. That guy was rough.
I called fucking Narcissa Wright and for like 10 minutes tried to berate her into killing herself. Those are the good old days.
Okay, so go ahead and admit to 2 crimes, Mersh. Good job. Because let me just check. Alexa, is Florida a 1-party or a 2-party consent state? Florida is a 2-party consent state. This means that in Florida, with a few exceptions, all parties involved in a private conversation must consent to the recording of that conversation. Oopsie daisy, oh well.
He was just being nice, and then I was like, ah.
But I was nice to you. Okay, I can't do any more of that one. Oh shit. All right, what do I I got to show you these insane fucking things here. Number one, let's just take a quick look. I wasn't going to do it, but I'll treat you to it just this one time, ladies and gentlemen. The big board! Big board! Big board! Okay, let's...
Passive.
This isn't going to stop, is it? Let's go through just some random shots from this fucking this episode of Nightwave here, shall we? I just want to show you his like new camera setup and stuff because it's really crazy. We'll just go to any part here.
Now, because I have pine bark in the front, like I have pine bark and bushes around it.
Okay, that's a show. This is a show. He's telling you about his yard. I'm sure this is going to lead somewhere fun. This is going to be like the wheelchair guy story. This is going somewhere really funny.
So, the cats didn't go all up in the pine bark.
It's a fucking cat story. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Are there any other he's got multiple shots now. I'm trying to find another angle on Mersh here. Yeah, here we go. All of a sudden, let's see why he cuts to this, actually.
For $50. Thank you, buddy. Where's that fucking... Look at this fat fuck. Look at him. Look at this fat fuck playing.
Okay, so guy who I told earlier, Mersh has no self-awareness. What do you have to say for yourself now? I said, why is Mersh switching his camera? And he says, look at this fat fuck.
Look at this fat fuck. Look at him. Look at this fat fuck playing.
Yeah, look at this fat fuck. His titties, look, his titties are split. He's got split tit right there. That's not even the cord that is oddly dangling over his big hamahawk of an arm.
Laying there, doing nothing. Doing fucking nothing.
We got to recalibrate the big board here. This is too blown out.
Piece of shit.
So the whole reason he has this other setup is so that he can weirdly show his cat 10 feet away floating through, I don't know, cybernetic Shanghai or whatever this is. Which, by the way, the city, I don't know where this city is in the background, but I guarantee you its inhabitants eat cats. Not the best place to have your cat floating around.
All you do is leave fucking tumbleweed.
Yeah, his cleave, they're calling it in the chat. He's got a cleave.
The fur around my fucking house.
So this is the entire point. And somebody pointed this out. Mersh has a chewed out piece of microphone here. Look at this. He's got chewed up microphone. What is that?
Shit, I hate him. Hate him so much. But thank you. You see my back, Saeed? $50 is a much appreciated.
It is literally a part of his microphone is chewed off and eaten.
As I'm a poor
and that's
person.
not the cat doing that. Oh, he just said he's poor. Hang on.
But thank you. You see my back, Saeed? $50 is a much appreciated as I'm a poor person. I grew up in a sect of Christianity where we go door to door singing hymns on Halloween, and we had to say Happy Hallelujah. So that was pretty awesome. Anyway, happy you're going to hell day. Thank you.
Oh God! Come on.
He
just vomited. Happy
you're going to hell day. Thank you.
Oh God, you can really make out the teeth. Let's see if we can get a good shot of the teeth on cam here.
There was a time
Oh, stop swallowing.
when my mom made me go.
Which is a thing I thought I'd never say.
Door to door.
Stop. Oh.
2.
He just did. How many times did he just do it?
Time when my mom made me go.
1.
Door
There
to
it is. 1.
door.
2. 3.
Testify. Ugh.
Oh boy, hang on a second. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, ew! Ew! Ah! Okay, you can't see it. You can't see it. I gotta fix this for you because you can't see it. Here's what we're gonna do. Shit, how do I do this? Oh my God. Okay, all right, we're gonna do a treat for you here. We're gonna do a real treat for you here. It's been a while. Let me bring this down here, okay? And then we're gonna switch screens. And ladies and gentlemen, I think you've already guessed. We're bringing it back. It is the telestrator, okay? We're going to do a little telestration for you here. I need you to look in this area here, okay? Right here. And again, I know the big board's blown out a little bit here. I think Mersh's teats interfered with its wiring or something, because there is actually, can I frame by frame advance this right now? I don't think I can. There's something very, very strange going on right now. Okay, enter ghost mode, and look at that. Look at that. I think the way I do, yep, okay. There is something between his teeth right here. There's like a dark, dark mark right between his teeth. All right, let me clear all this stuff out here for a second. Clear screen. There we go. And do you see what I'm talking about here? Do you see this little black? Is that caffeine? Is caffeine making his dead tooth sick? This is a living dead tooth. This is coming back. There's new colors going on inside the teeth. Look at that. What is that? It's a black mark. Holy fucking shit. And by the way, while we're here, let's just go ahead and do this. Hey, Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Be Misvelach, Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Be Misvelach. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with them teeth, but there is something even worse happening now. We just caught this. It's a mineral. He has a mineral inside his teeth. It's like Ash Wednesday is happening inside his mouth. I don't know how to describe this. It's like he put his cigarette out inside. And also, by the way, look at the angularity of his teeth. Look at the geometry that's going on. Those look like two front teeth almost right there. Doesn't that look like that would be the front? That his mouth is somehow facing the camera while his head is turned to the side? He might have wonky teeth. This might be the first guy who has crossed teeth. Ugh, he says. Let me just frame advance it here for you so you can see. It's not a compression artifact. Look, you can see it moving inside his mouth. It's moving along with the teeth. We didn't edit this, folks. This is live. This isn't Tom Savini up to his old tricks again. You know? This is live, and this is really happening.
Ugh. That felt gross.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, my mom got caught up in some dumb shit. I mean, towards the end, she kind of figured that out. You know?
You think?
She made amends about it, but she
made a mensch about it. Ooh.
Got into some dumb shit. Dr. Honkler for 20.
Yeah, my mom, she had dementia toward the end, you know. But anyway. PP Step and Fetch for 50 buccarinos. Yeah, look, it is. That's right where he smokes. That's right where the wet tip of his cigarette goes. Look at this. Yep, you can tell. You can tell that's the spot. So he literally made his tooth dead from smoking in like 2 years. 2 years of chain smoking inside his house, and it murdered his tooth. We're actually watching a guy defile a corpse right now.
Thank you, says it's been a minute. Happy Halloween.
And happy Hanukkah.
Appreciate that, pal. Very much appreciated. Like I said, now I'm so fucked right now. My money's all tied up, and I don't want to use my credit cards. I mean, I've been using them as best. I have to use my credit cards right now because my fucking debit account, they fucked up the card, and they're like,
oh, I got to get this stuff off screen. Hang on, let me clear this. Let me clear the screen here because we're missing some good... We're missing some good plaque action. This is what dentists sit around and do, by the way. This is how they get their sick jollies off. Hang on a second. Let's roll that back. Get that beautiful bean foot. Look at that. Look at that coloration. Screenshot this. Screenshot this right now and start. Listen, we're going to revive r/. Listen, we have our own forums. Again, podalpha.com/cult. Join our cult. We've got forums. We have an entire Mersh forum. All of the r/Mersh posts, just start putting them in there. Okay, we've got tags, we've got posts. You can do the whole fucking thing. We can just go over these things inside the forum. Look at that. There's like 2 shades of black on his tooth. He's got black and Vanta black happening inside his mouth right now.
And they're like,
it's a completely different color. Look, I got to admit something right now. Okay, I did a little whoopsie. When I did the Peacock episode, Hollywood Mersh episode of the show, the famous thumbnail from that episode, I sort of Frankensteined that one together. It's made up from many different Mersh shots to make him the absolute. There's not a single thing added that didn't exist, but it's made up from many, many different Mersh shots, right? And one of the things I did on it was I made sure to like saturate and enhance the contrast on his teeth. And even then though, like when I did that, I thought like, this is too much. It's making one of his teeth look green. One of them look gray. The rest look yellow. There's no way they look this differently colored from one another. Well, think a fucking again. It's true. It's all true.
Owns to make us feel good. I'm always going to be Big Dick Daddy.
Bought off of one. Bought off of one.
Okay. Sorry, I can't get over this. This is crazy to me.
Oh yeah, like I told the story already, but it just sucked that they said they were going to send it, and that was like a week and a half before Vegas, and the day before Vegas, I'm like, still no card. And then I go to Vegas, and like Triple N said on the last show, like it saved me. I'm glad I didn't have that access to that money.
Wow.
But then I get back, and I'm like, there's still no card. I call the bank, and I call them Monday. I'm like, yo, what?
He's chewing on his own teeth, which shouldn't be possible. We've got clips here too. We got a bunch of clips. Okay, what do I want to do here next? You know what? I just got to show it to you. We've got a fuck, dude. Here's the video. I told you about this video before. Mersh put out this video about his cat channel. It's his way of trying to get people to check out the cat channel. This is nuts. Just let this wash over you and then wake up with me halfway through when you realize exactly what's going on.
Oh, shit, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. My man's is back. I ain't seen him in a while. I'll be right back.
Okay. So then he decides to speed this up. So he edited this clip together. It says, "We got more cats than kids trick-or-treating." And then he advertises his Patreon for the Bad Luck Boys.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I haven't seen Cassidy since I came back from Vegas. I know Virgie's going to go, "Oh, gotcha." Shut up. It's literally just happening now.
So even his guys are like, please knock it off with this stuff. Mersh, you're embarrassing us by proxy.
I haven't seen Cassidy since
So it makes
we
more
left
sense
for
on
Vegas.
the other screen,
and
really.
Frankly, I've been watching the cameras, and he's popped by, and when he comes by, I've missed him. Like, he's come by every night. It's just like he's not coming by as much because he's like getting discouraged and not coming around. And
So I'm just sitting here and I'm like, yeah, Cassidy, right? Yep, sure.
he's kind of given up. So like the last few nights, he'll come by one time for 2 seconds, and then I'm taking a piss or something. Like, fuck, I missed him, and he doesn't come back. So
I'm like, wait, is he talking about cats? Okay, well, I guess he talks about cats.
tonight I actually had him out there. I had to go
apparently Mersh is live on Rumble now. We'll come to that in a second. Let me just finish this.
run and throw some food out there for the little guy. Because I want him to, come around.
Okay, now all of a sudden this becomes an Angie's random edit. Mersh speeds up at it. That wasn't him doing a library Tasmanian devil. This is his edit. He's a great editor. He knows an edit when he hears one.
Oh, no. It's just fucking. I'm not reading this lunatic.
I didn't do this.
Wow, okay, Laura, here's the thing. You're going to have to learn.
Now, all of this, by the way, happened right before his clip cope about the chat room.
For somebody who's dealt with
Considerably more insanity and pushback.
Now, you have to ask yourself why. I didn't think about this while watching the clip, but ask yourself, why did he keep all that? Why not just cut it? Why speed it up? He wants to show you how quick it was between the cat showing up outside and this next thing that happens. This is going to excite you. This is going to be like mind-blowing for you.
Than I ever could. Oh my God, there's 2 cats. I swear to God. Oh, Cow Cat's here. Okay, sorry. Cow Cat's here now, too. Now this other cat. Oh my God. I'm getting more cats than trick-or-treaters. But, all right, Looms, I'm going to, I'm going to have a, God damn it. I'll be right back again. I'm sorry. I know this is retarded, but this is better than your stupid Nightwave.
Okay, so back to the ad for Patreon. Now, again, even at this point, I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, Mersh, right? Yeah, Mersh is a gay old woman. Yep, he's a toxoplasmoid, pretty much to be expected. Now, at some point during this, though, while it speeds up here, my brain starts going, did this guy just say cow cat? Like we would all know what cow cat is. Like we're all involved in his cow cat world. Like we know who Cassidy is. My brain starts to ping back. I'm sitting there and I'm starting, yeah, okay. I'm starting to, something's working here. Isn't that cool? Like, how stupid is this? He's got the fake neon lettering here, and to show, like, it's as if it's flickering on and off, as if one of the letters is flickering on and off. He just makes the letter entirely disappear. The tube would still be there. It just wouldn't be lit up anymore. He just makes it go away. Great editing. This is great graphics. Good job, idiot. It just blinks in and out of existence. Oh, yeah, just leave all this in. Because we need to know how long he was out there instead of doing his show playing with kitty cats.
All right, I got to say this.
Okay, it was right around here that the hamster wheel inside my brain starts spinning.
Thing is one thing. That's fine, whatever. But this is fucking hilarious. Because as much as I love Virgie busting my balls about this, I literally have the calico. Looks like she's had the kids and don't know where they are, but The Calico came, pushed up on Cassidy while he was eating, and Cassidy walked away. So when I came out, the Calico was eating.
And now my brain. I didn't mean to hit any of those. Now my brain breaks. Okay? It was at this moment that I just start having a fucking manic fit. I have to check in with my wife at this point and show it to her and go, is what I think is happening? Listen, I know at this point in Mersh's life, he is a cat diarrheist. Which it turns out is not a guy who just scoops out of a kitty litter bin. It is also a guy who tells you about his day with cats. I know that. I know that in my heart of hearts and in my brain of brains. I know that. But it was at this moment that I realized, in the middle of his own show, his stream, the little stream, the non-tent, the digital litter that he is adding to the landfill that is YouTube. Oh, I want to. Okay, I broke my keyboard. No big deal. Got an extra. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 keyboards. No big deal. We got another one here, so. Only Pod Awful has a backup keyboard ready to go. Let's plug her in. See what we got here. Nope. Okay. There we go. And we're fine. Whew. So, actually, hang on a second. I need to recover for a second here. Let me just.
Oh shit, guys! I'm sorry.
Oh fuck! The fucking thing went to the. Oh god damn it! I went to the wrong. Fuck!
All right, I gotta say this.
Okay, I
The
gotta
cat
say
thing
this.
is one.
It was at this moment. I'm sorry. It was at this moment that I realized Mersh isn't even watching his own show. He is watching his phone to see if kitty cats show up in the middle of his show. And I know what his excuse is going to be. He's going to say, no, I was watching to see if trick-or-treaters come. So, okay, then don't do a show. But no. He was not watching for trick-or-treaters. He was watching for cats. Now, here's the weirdest part. He not only does he expect us to know about the soap opera of kitty cats, him trapping and killing and maiming and fucking kitty cats, and we're supposed to know about the Calico, and we're supposed to know about Cow Cat and Cassidy. And by the way, Mersh, I promise you, there are other letters of the alphabet. You don't have to start it with C just because they're cats. Not only does he want us to keep along with the psychodrama that is his cat channel, he's not showing any of it. It's never on screen. He never shows it. So he's just telling us.
Something that's fine, whatever. But this is fucking hilarious. Because as much as I love Virgie busting my balls about this, I literally have the Calico, who looks like she's had the kids and don't know where they are, but the Calico came, pushed up on Cassidy while he was eating, and Cassidy walked away. So when I came out, the Calico was eating like scraps of food that Cassidy walked away from. And then I'm like putting food out for the calico, and I want to scare her off. I got very close to her, by the way. I think she's cool with me. But Cassidy was hiding behind my wheel of my truck.
He's friends with the stray cat. It's okay, guys. He's friends with the stray cat, so it's okay. We're all good. He's friends with the stray cat, so don't worry about it. It's cool that, hey, in case you were wondering, the cat likes him, so we're fine. So the Calico or Cassidy or Calcat or Tracy or Morgan. I'm a cat. I'm going to get this cat pregnant.
A little hungry, so I had to sprinkle food away from the bowl for Cassidy and then put food in them. But now I have 2 cats.
I can't laugh. I'm broken. I can't laugh at it anymore. I already laughed so hard at it the first time. I don't even know what to do right now.
That's eating on camera.
Is this fun? I don't even know if this is funny anymore.
Which is going to make for great content.
And he calls it content. He says it's going to make for great content.
Food them.
And then he puts the Patreon on screen.
But now I have 2 cats eating on camera, which is going to make for great content.
Okay. So let's find out. Did it make for great content? There's only one way to know for sure. Let's go to the cat channel and see. Because even though he refused to show any of this live on his show, where he's talking about this, where it's being interrupted by it, he does have the footage. He can show it, and here's the footage. This is what he was just talking about. By the way, this video is 27 minutes long! We're not going to watch the whole thing. By the way, here's some more of his great editing. Now, this is crazy, all right? So it starts off completely silent on the Bad Luck Boys thing here, right? And then he does the thing that everybody does now where they put the text on screen. It says, I was recently in Las Vegas, and while I was away, it's not on screen long enough, the outside cats weren't getting fed. Okay, number one, you can't casually use the phrase outside cats. I'm new to your channel. The outside cat. Oh, okay. The cats. Does that mean they always live out? I don't know. And then here's the greatest part. I died laughing at this. He says he starts this off by bragging about going to Las Vegas. So there's no reason the grandma, the Blaze Dusk Dreamer watching his cat channel needs to know he was in Vegas, but it's a brag. He's doing a humble brag. He could have said, I was away, I was on vacation, I hadn't been home in a while. No. He was in Las Vegas. You think that's crazy? You think that's bad? Wait till you see this. He says, after being home for 2 nights, I was starting to worry. That was until Cassidy arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite. Cassidy's here.
I got excited, very excited to see all of this.
Woo! Okay, so now here's the craziest part. He actually has a sign up here for the cats warning them. It says, beware, go back. So he's actually trying to tell the cats in his own, like, this is very nice of him to do. Don't come into this yard. I will attempt to trap you. But look at this. This is the sick move he's pulled, is he's got the sign turned the other way. So they have to go around the sign in order to read it. They're already seeing the food. At that point, they're trapped. He's got them. Okay, this is literally outside of Mersh's window. And we actually have our own camera set up right across the street where we watch Mersh from the other side. You don't believe me? Oh, I'm sorry. Did someone say they don't believe that we've got a camera set up across the street from... I'm sorry. Did you guys think I was joking when I said there's a camera set up outside of Mersh's house that we watch all the time? Now, I'm not going to show you the camera because we're working on a project, but there is a camera set up outside of Mersh's house. You want to see the camera we've got set up? I can show you the camera. Okay, fine. Sure. You want to see the camera? I'll show you the camera. Sure. Here's a little screenshot from the camera. This is taken just a moment ago. Mersh is live streaming right now on Rumble. And I just took this screenshot here. Now, you might notice this odd, eerie blue light happening outside of Mersh's house. I said, why would someone have a blue light outside? And obviously, there's the people who are like police supporters, which ain't Mersh. So it's not that. It's not a thin blue line thing. turns out, I typed it in. I'm like, why would someone have a blue porch light? This is so eerie, so creepy. This looks a lot like Catan. Well, it turns out I typed in the word cat, and apparently the only color that cats can see is blue. So Mersh found that out and went out and bought a blue light bulb for his porch to lure the cats in. He figures, oh, if cats can see blue, they'll come here if the light is blue. Meanwhile, the old woman who owns the duplex, who lives in the door next to, so he's in the blue light one, right? This is his landlord right here. She owns the building. She's got to sit there and stare into the fucking, third son of Zizaplex. I like, do you think she wants the blue light outside? Isn't this a little strong? I mean, it's so bright. Like, this picture isn't doing it justice. It's so bright. Anyway, you guys thought there was no camera set outside of his house. Pod Awful is watching. Yeah, Pod Awful's watching you. Literally. It's in the theme song. Go ahead. Steal it. The blue rooms, they say in the chat room. Mersh's blue room, like a lanternfish. Is that how light works? I don't know. I don't know how light... Here's the thing. Here's what's never going to run through my head. How can I lure wild animals? How can I lure a plague on society into my front yard? How can I do that? Oh, I know. I'll buy a China bulb. So here's the kitty cat. I hope this music is not fucking copyrighted, Mersh. Kitty cat's wandering up. It doesn't see the sign. He says, this is so gay. I excitedly rush out to feed my outdoor pal. Again, he's streaming Nightwave during this. I excitedly rush out to feed my outdoor pal. And he's in his little sock feet. I told you before, didn't I tell you? When the Uber driver came to his door, he was in little sock feet. Here's the proof, ladies and gentlemen. The little sock feet. It's happening. Now, here's the craziest part. You can hear him. There's actually audio from his camera.
I'm sorry, I was in Vegas.
Did you hear that? Did you fucking hear that? One more time.
I'm sorry, I was in Vegas.
He just bragged to the cat, I'm sorry, I was in Vegas. He's bragging to the cats. He needs the cats, not just the audience, the cats need to know he was just in Vegas. I'm sorry, I was in Vegas. If a cat could talk, it could say, what's Vegas? Maybe. I don't know what that is. I'm a cat. I've never been outside of, a 20-foot barrier around your yard. You've trapped me in here. Please let me go. Is Vegas freedom? Could I have some, please? Oh, good. Oh, now, here's the thing. Maybe the cat's from Vegas. Maybe somebody brought a cat from Vegas and just happens to know what Vegas is. If it does, then you've got a different problem on your hands, Mersh. Because then the cat's going to say, oh, good. Did you win enough money to feed us properly? Or are you still going to give us the fucking lint out of your belly button?
Hey, pal.
The cats aren't impressed, they say in the chat room.
Here, this is premium food.
And he says into the camera, this is premium food. So we know it's not premium food now. Great. And then look at his body. Look at this. She had dumps like a truck. Truck. Thighs like what? What? Baby, move your butt. Butt. I think I'll type the N-word again. His little sock feet. I can't get over the little sock feet. Wear shoes. Just wear shoes while you do the show. You know you're going to run outside. Let's say a trick-or-treater showed up. You're going to show up with your little sock feet to the trick-or-treater? Really? While wearing sunglasses? Mersh, think of what you look like answering the door like this. Gym shorts, sock feet, sunglasses, balding, graveyard mouth. Your mouth is literally on Halloween doing the monster mash. And yes, it turns out it was a graveyard smash.
Sorry, buddy.
There's a very, very paranormal heir to all of this.
Hope you're well.
He actually said again to the cats, I was in Vegas. He keeps telling the cats that he was in Vegas. Imagine if Royce hadn't also gone to Vegas, how many times Royce would have to hear that Mersh went to Vegas.
Love you, pal. Here.
Okay, this video goes on and on and on, and I can't do this because honestly, it's a crime. It's a crime to show this to you, but I've got an actually worse crime to show you as well, because here we have Mersh turning the camera toward the children. Yes, he did, in fact, get trick-or-treaters. Oh, God, it's a fucking YouTube. What is the trick for doing a short? How do you show it? Okay, I got it. Only Pod Awful can figure this out on the fly. Sorry, everyone else, but they chose me. I'm going to put this as a regular video to treat you guys. There we go. And now we can full screen it, and now you can watch. So he turned, and again, he's got the beware go back sign, but it's facing his door. So think of that. Think of that when this kid walks up. He's turned the camera as far as he can so he can record children. Inside, he's going, hey, kids, I was in Vegas. Watch this. Now, he puts a pumpkin over the screen in like the most bizarre way possible, as if to say, like, I'm choosing to make the kid anonymous. Again, this is a two-party consent state. He needs their permission to record them. So a kid walks up with their parent. Now you might think, oh, okay, well, Jesse, he made them anonymous. You can't see them. He was polite about it. Yeah, he put it on the website, whatever. But no, he censored it because he doesn't want to share his findings with you. He wants you to know he got a kid. He doesn't want you to be able to also enjoy the beauty of the child he captured. Now, this is the craziest part. I don't think Mersh answers the door here. I think he's one of those I've got a bowl out for the kids things. He is, because they're saying only grab one, they're telling their kid only grab one. Mersh is home. Mersh is running out the door during his show to look at kitty cats, but he can't hand out treats to trick-or-treaters. He's complaining that not enough kids showed up. Well, too late. You've already passed the threshold, child. Now that you're on this side of the sign, the kid turns around and sees beware, go back, and is forced to walk back to Mersh's door, open it up, and go inside into his Nightwave lair. Make of that what you will. That's up to you to decide what's going on there. He needed you to see he got kitties, okay? Kids did. Why did he lie about it? What was with lying about whether or not children showed up for Halloween? Let's go to Rumble, and because apparently he's live. And let's see, is he on the front page? Oh, I'm not seeing him. He's not on the front page. Guess that contract's not renewing. Uh-oh. No contract for you, Mersh. You know what? Okay, hang on a second. Let's go ahead and get rid of the big board here. Bye, big board. I don't think we need it for this. Nightwave Radio. Is he live? Wait, I thought he was live. Didn't somebody say? Oh, he is live. Okay.
Go out with her one day, like on the weekend or whatever, and I was like, why don't we do like lunch? And then we'll go, like, if my buddy's got a boat or whatever. And she's like, I can't because, whatever, I'm going to just stick my kid with a babysitter. And, on the weekends during the day, I got my son with me, whatever. And I was like, yeah, why don't you just bring him?
Oh, he's making up a story
like,
about
yeah, why don't you just bring him along? Like, he could come hang out for the day. We got an extra life jacket. We'll go out there and fucking drink on a boat, hang out. And this chick was like, no. And I was like, what do you mean? What's the prize? She's like, you're not meeting my son, right? And I took that at first, like, I was like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Like, I'm a piece, like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Am I some kind of piece of shit? And she was the one that was like, nah, we've only been dating a month. She's like, between you and me, like, I'm having a lot of fun.
How?
But, you know,
we just randomly tune in, and he's talking about trying to meet children.
In opposite direction. She's like, and I don't.
This is getting too bizarre.
Kid because,
all right,
you know,
grab your Rumble accounts because it's Night of the Living Dead Tooth. Go sign up for Rumble right now. We're doing it. Night of the Living Dead Tooth. Here we go.
Goddamn. Like, that was one of the most.
Fat Keck Boy says, congratulations on getting 4,000 Rumble followers. All of those are real.
Fuck me. I didn't even really think
There's
of it that
579 people watching live right now.
You know what? I'm not even
That's real.
Like,
here we
legit,
go.
I was like, I got insulted.
Here we
at first
go,
'cause I thought she was
monkey.
attacking
Here
my
we
character.
go.
And then when she explained it, I'm like, hey, you know what? You're actually pretty. That's cool. So she was like a mom first. And I feel like there is a way to navigate that where people shit on single moms or step parents or people where shit doesn't work out. They're like, oh, it's disgusting. And you're like, nah, I've seen people that put if you put the mom part first or the dad part first, it can go pretty smooth.
Dead Tooth, there we go. There's our first Dead Tooth. Oops, message was removed by moderator. Let's keep them going. Make those Rumble accounts. Rumble's harder. I admit Rumble's harder. I get it. Rumble's not going to be as easy. We're not going to be able to do it as easily as we did before. Wait, is he on YouTube too? He might be. Nightwave
Special Bread,
Live.
thank you for 5. Mom was disabled due to a car accident.
He's on YouTube!
Help me stop being
He's on YouTube, and there's nobody watching over there. It would just be us. We'll go to YouTube in a second. Hang on
for $1. Just congrats on getting 4,000 Rumble followers. Yeah, I was pretty excited about that.
Can somebody post the link to the Rumble in chat, please? Or I guess I got to do that. Hang on a second. I'll do it.
So, all right, let's move on because we got a couple good ones here. We got a new Daniels video.
He's just playing Daniel's videos now, like Daniel from Second Life.
Shout out to Virgie for telling me about this. I didn't follow Daniels in this channel, so I had to like.
He didn't know about it. He's just learning about it.
Fuck, I gotta go.
There's the link.
He's like, there's a new
Dead
Daniels,
Tooth, Dead Tooth, Dead Tooth, Dead Tooth. Dead Tooth.
Gay-ass fucking tank.
Let's see if I can do it. I don't know if mine actually shows up. Dead.
Here it is.
There you go. Oh no, I've been muted by the creator.
Can I be part of the tank? Dude, yeah, we need a commander.
So he's just playing Daniel from Second Life videos now. Hey, because your content is his content. He's not doing anything to this. He's not even commenting on it.
No, you can't fuck off. Why not?
Oh no, he's too famous now. He's too famous now.
I know that voice. This is good.
Dead Tooth, Dead Tooth, Dead
Tooth. Is this an AI voice?
Somebody says, does a dead tooth smell bad?
Drive, please. Can you give me a drive?
Oh, you want to see a cool trick? Watch this. Watch what happens when you dislike a video on Rumble. Watch this.
Move forward. No.
So it puts one down vote, and then it goes up to 72 likes.
Left.
Look,
No, go left.
Look, 73, 72.
Go back.
That was at 60 something. When you hit downvote on Rumble, it gives them like 2 extra likes. Isn't that crazy?
Armor vest?
Get out on the start.
All right, get them Rumble accounts, and then we're gonna head over to YouTube and make sure it happens over there too.
Okay, I'm repairing. Okay, I think it's fixed.
Okay, let's go, man, quickly.
Yeah, he's live right now. This is live.
Wait. It's not fixed. Oh my IDs.
He's just watching it. He's just watching it and laughing.
When he asks him to push the fucking...
See, who couldn't do this? Why give him money for this? Why give any of these fucking people money for this shit? I should just start doing... why am I not doing this? Why am I not going... And you should be thinking this too. Why am I not just going on YouTube and watching other people's content and asking and begging for donations during it? I demand... You know what? Right now... I demand super chats, and I'm not going to talk over it. It's just we're watching Mersh. That's it.
There's only 3 spots in here, man, and we're all full, so sorry, man.
I got it. You guys are fine.
Why'd you kick me from the squad?
Because this is an armor squad.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? What am I hurting? There's no other open spots. What are you doing that?
Enjoy.
Fucking retard.
Wow.
There was a bit of drama. Ah, you're hurting me.
Why'd you TK him?
You keep doing that? I'm gonna get you out of here.
That wasn't me.
The other squad.
My team killed one of you, and I'm going to do it again. It's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time.
It's going to happen.
You know it's a bannable offense, right?
Yeah, but it's going to happen. It wasn't me. It was someone else that team killed.
Tank Commander, can you push the heli?
What was
with,
that?
The...
Push the heli?
Okay.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
this.
it's stuck.
Look at this.
Can you just like...
All right, this is one of my favorite parts, right?
Look at
So
this.
anybody who's ever played these kind of games, right? Even like Rust.
We've
and
already
stuff,
taken over his
you'll have a
YouTube
vehicle
one.
that's like
I'll put that in chat
stuck
too.
or whatever, and you can always like kind of like
look, dead tooth,
like
dead
in
tooth,
real life,
dead
you
tooth,
can
dead
kind of
tooth,
like
dead
move
tooth.
the vehicle up against the other vehicle and then slowly.
So he's on
push,
YouTube
right?
too.
So that's they're basically asking him to do. Their helicopter got stuck in the sand. They're like, could you just push it a little bit? And so this is how he pushes it.
Try to push it in or something?
He goes at it full speed.
Guys, make
Hello,
Rumble
sir.
accounts. Sorry, Mersh is a Rumble guy now. We gotta have Rumble accounts.
Yeah, actually,
Are you drunk? What's going on with you?
no, you're a fucking impersonator, man. There's no way. You're recording a video.
Dia De Los Dientes Muertos.
Yes,
man, move. Dude, just.
Yeah, but I want to be part of the machine.
Just, we cannot do it with 3 guys over here. What are you talking about?
I want to be part of the tank crew, if you don't mind.
We are mine, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Our mind.
Wait, can I do it on here?
Drug or something?
This video about tanks is sponsored.
Okay, you know what? I don't normally play people's inserted ad, but I'm doing it.
Yeah,
for
oh look, I'm
Daniels
not banned
because
on his
this is
YouTube
funny.
channel. Look at
My
that.
world of tanks.
Spot awful.
Did I mention this game has tanks? 800 different types of tanks, actually. Now, I play this game myself, and there's a lot of sneaky gameplay, hiding behind rocks, trying to get the perfect shot each time. I love that kind of stuff. Reminds me of Company of Heroes. This game is completely
Dude, he is so full of shit in a live read. I've never heard somebody sound more full of fucking shit than him. He's like, have I told you how much I love it? I play it all the time. It's so good.
completely free. 40 different map types.
The
and the player
account
base is
Dead
100
Tooth left
million
a Dead
plus.
Tooth
What are you
message.
doing? Not
Estrogen
playing this
Mersh,
game.
Dead Tooth.
Each move you
Make
make
Rumble
matters.
accounts.
And the
We
move
gotta
you
do
need
it
to
on
make
Rumble.
right
He's
now
not
is
watching
use the
YouTube.
invite code COMBAT
He's
to
not
get
paying.
your
He doesn't care
starting
about
perks
YouTube
in
now.
this game.
Look, even the title on YouTube
Shot
is still
through every single round.
10/30,
Yeah, we're just driving to the
2023.
supply station.
Nightwave Radio preview.
You can wait 5 seconds.
I don't know if he
You know
even
what I
knows
didn't? I'm
he's
sorry.
streaming on YouTube.
Because I might have opened up the plug-in late.
Why is yo
It
tooth
doesn't
scuffed?
work retroactively anymore.
Says
Chuck Norris
scuffed
Gun Club,
tooth.
thank you for 5. We want a taste of the titles. I just did a shot. I should have at least played the sounder, right? Where is he? Where are you, Daddy Magic?
We want a taste of the title.
By the way, shout out to Daddy Magic Matt Menard. Professor Grasser 5 also said, "Did you get the announcer gig for the next slap?" No, I wish. Unfortunately, the slap fight people, like, everyone works at slap fight, like in the announcement team and stuff. They're all people you can tell they're grooming to be like future UFC backstage.
Uh-oh, he's talking about
announcers and stuff.
grooming
Like,
now.
they have actual pros there that they're grooming to do other shit. Let me just make sure I add those 10 in because I'm gonna not be able to tally those later because they're.
And if he doesn't read your super chat, just remember to charge it back.
But yeah, they got their wrong. I wish, dude.
You
That'd be
should
fun.
you
We're
should
trying to
call
get on
him
that
out for
fucking
lying about the
bare knuckle
chat.
fighting one. That would be great.
Like remind him, like no, the
Let's
chat's not on
see.
screen because of the
Sorry,
dead
yeah,
tooth.
I didn't see yours earlier. My apologies. Let's see. Dan Snot says single moms be like, oh. I remember this.
Oh, yeah, I don't think he knows he's on YouTube at
My
all.
name is Dashiki. That's Swahili for doggy style.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Those are my
That's pretty.
kids.
I like one's Asian.
Hello, everybody.
I like that one's completely
Now,
Asian.
children, what do you say when you meet a nice man? Are you my daddy?
I just love that there's one Chinese, like fully Chinese.
He's just watching movies now.
Dennis
Okay,
Michaels
great.
at 5 says Daniels is the man. Yeah, he fucking rules. All right, let's continue. This video is fucking great.
Wait for me.
Yes, we heard you, dude.
Wait for me. Wait for me.
If you say wait for me,
Does the
one more
deck
goddamn
stain
time.
match the
Are
dead
you repairing
tooth?
right now?
Yes, he was just saying that. What the hell?
They're attacking the base.
that's-
You
They
took your
can't
live
attack the
chat
base.
off screen
Yeah, but they
because
just
people
did.
made fun of your
Exploded.
dead
No,
tooth.
artillery.
Says revenge of baby
No,
legs
we have
Royce.
50% ammo to reload.
You shot 50%
I'm
of the
not
ammo?
going out with full- No, you only got 50%.
Hey
of the
Mersh,
ammo.
big
We
fan.
shot
Oh, I couldn't even
100%
read
of
it. Oh well.
Tank
I hope
hunter.
you guys
If you're
saw
going
it.
to
Let me
stay in
move
this
my
vehicle, you should take
smiley out of the way here a little.
You're literally the main repairman.
I accidentally shot 2 rounds of APCR, shot about half of our frag tracer rounds, shot about half of our PKT.
He just puts a nerd emoji.
And launched both smoke
Troll
launchers. How
swarm,
much do we
LOL.
use of the smoke generators? Half the smoke generators. Oh, mines.
Wait, this is the time for me to spring into action.
This is the time.
So,
this is
right,
the
he
time
doesn't
for you to
see your
spring into
chats right
action.
now because he's
100%.
waiting to see if kitty cats show up in his yard.
Because there was a buttload of mines that
Because
we
it
just ran
tickles
over
his
because we
pussy.
had no recon on it. We need
Because
you
his
guys to-
toxoplasmosis needs to be fed.
Oh, no, we just exploded.
Oh, we just missed another one. Are these pod awfuls gay logs? Yep.
We got too close to the enemy, and that's why they got the drop on us.
No, it's called we hit their landmines, then they put an RPG in our butt.
I think we're so the battle
The
plan.
return of Baby Legs Royce again.
Driver, stop. We need to pick up our inventory.
Guys, make those Rumble accounts. We gotta do this. For the good of r/Mersh, we've gotta do it.
Gotta retreat now. Full on retreat. Just go.
The engine is broken.
Driver, back to base.
Drive us out. We're on fire. We have to hop out.
You guys need to get a round.
Broken.
Oh yeah, they're very fast on the delete right now.
Flemdog. I'll post a link in the chat.
They're very fast deleting them right now.
Take the guy. Daniels.
Make it a long message about whatever he's talking about, and then just make the very end say dead tooth out of nowhere.
Get in the car.
Like, oh
dude.
man, I
What are
love
you doing?
Daniels from Second Life, Mersh. Thank you for playing this, dead tooth.
I hope your fucking mother gets gang raped.
Do you have a toothache?
Sit still.
Wait, so you said something about gang rape? That's a bit much.
Yeah, I got a little heated, man. You got the best of me.
Hey, I have a...
Okay, that guy. You know what? I don't even hate that guy.
I followed the smell of the dead tooth.
That was very funny. He fucking he calmed down.
What's
every
happening
year.
over
I
on
got a little
YouTube? Anything?
Uh,
People aren't even being
here,
banned on
can I get permission
YouTube.
to
No
use
one's
them?
watching on
you say
YouTube.
Yes.
Okay, then you can.
Daniels, can you hear me? Please respond.
Hello? Yes. Hello?
Daniels, this is an admin speaking.
Hello, admin.
Stop this
I
vehicle.
love the
Respond.
fucking
Okay,
irony
Daniel, I'm
of
getting tired of this.
Mersh
You're already
watching
tired?
a
We just
great
started
troll.
talking about
Daniel
10 seconds ago.
from Second Life is a
These are
great
back to
troll.
me.
He's
Daniel,
excellent.
you're
I
going
love
in the wrong
his
direction.
content.
Daniel, don't go out of the
Watched it for a
Daniel,
very long time.
Hello?
You're getting banned. If
How
you go out of the
delicious
map,
is the
you're getting
irony
banned
of him
real quickly.
appreciating
Make sure to read the rules as they can give
a
you
good
a idea
troll
of what you cannot do.
while simultaneously coping and lying about why his chat is no longer on screen. You know what I mean?
If I didn't speak with you, I would have banned you for asset wasting, okay? It's really difficult not to take action.
This
in
guy's
these
talking
cases,
about
okay?
banning people from the
So I'm gonna
server.
get
Meanwhile,
banned.
people are
You
getting
know,
banned
for
from
this
chat
time, you take a
because of
vehicle
dead
alone
tooth.
and don't risk-
That is the best thing to do too. It's always break the rules and then be polite and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know."
Oh, okay. There you go, guys. Just be polite.
Sorry,
be
I'm
polite
dumb.
in
I don't know what
chat.
to do.
Hey,
my
oh, I'm
bad.
so
And then,
sorry,
like,
Mersh.
just
I didn't mean to
make them
talk
give
about
you
your
that extra
dead
chance
tooth,
and then
all
fuck up
caps.
again blatantly. That hurts so much more.
Yo,
That hurts
Daniel
their
from Second
feelings
Life is
so
the
much
best.
more.
Didn't know you were a fan. So nuts that he buried his hamster in your pet
you
cemetery
need to read the
incisor. Wow.
Accidental team kills?
You have several.
Accidental
good
team
one.
kills?
Accidental team kills. No, don't worry about them. It can happen. Just
And look how long it stayed up too. That was a good one. Just be polite, guys. Be
You
polite.
said it was allowed.
about his
so-
dead tooth.
You can't just fucking shoot someone.
It was an accident.
Enemies.
Fire.
010.
How do you change names that quick on Rumble? I can't even change my one name without going through gay shit, someone says.
2 months ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
so
was
they
my
think you're
brother.
all one person.
It's no problem.
That's
right?
what that
It's like
is.
a
They're
family
doing the
account.
cope
It's
of
like,
it's
my
one
second
troll
data.
with a million
I think we'll need
accounts.
to talk about this in a ticket. Tell me more about your brother, dude.
No, the admin is talking
Really
to me.
interesting.
Please don't interrupt, please.
I'm right on the edge of banning you, Daniels. I'm right on the edge of banning you. Keep an eye on you. Read the rules. I won't teach you the rules.
Hey, thanks to
Read
Dan
them.
G, G
This is,
Rob,
an admin sit. Can you please leave?
Joe,
You're
Dan
disrupting
G
the admin
again,
sit.
Walked away.
James Thomason,
Important admin
It's okay,
sit.
guys. Read the rules, Daniel.
You just gotta get out of here, man.
Lucas,
This is an admin sit.
Towns, Ray
You
Pizzazz,
need to leave.
K Vibes, and Autism Forums all for donating during the
What, this,
show.
he's,
I don't usually do that, but
No,
fuck
there's nothing
Mersh's
else to
stream.
say, Daniel.
Okay.
Nothing else to say. Just read the rule.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Giving
see,
out
the internet
memberships
gets it.
and
These
sending in
dudes
super
take these
chats,
games
thanks.
way too seriously, and Daniel's the best at preying on that. Yeah, and the problem is too is like he always goes to role play servers where they're extra strict and nerdy.
Else to say, buddy?
I have things to say.
There's nothing else to say, buddy.
Oh, I don't think we'll see him.
There's nothing else to say.
Can you keep it?
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. We're going in.
Ray says Virgie G, the voice of reason.
All right.
K Vibe says cat.
You do not have any money.
Okay.
You're willing to get out, or I can just remove you.
What's going on there?
Fucking think about people just like removing you for doing that shit.
Dude, get out, or I'm just gonna fucking remove you, bud. We have server rules for claim. You don't have claim on Heli. Get
What's
out of
with
Heli.
them
Every
crusty
single one
ass
of you.
dead tooth?
It's that
Says the
simple.
thing
guess I'll
91
leave
for
so you, your small
$2. We're
PP
reading
can feel better.
Mersh's super chats now.
I'll see you later, little bro.
Anyone else? Anyone else want to play
Ew, excessive toxicity.
fucking stupid games? Win
The
stupid
excessive
prizes?
toxicity
Also, which one of you
of
said
our
the N-word? Go ahead and make it easy for
city,
me.
of our city. Ball
Can I get that as a
disorder.
drop? Okay, which one of you said the N-word? I need that as a drop.
You can feel better.
You
My
don't
bad.
get to have drops,
I need
Mersh.
that clip as a sound drop.
There's nothing.
Anyone else?
You don't deserve
Anyone
drops.
else want to play fucking stupid games? Win stupid prizes? Also, which one of you said the N-word? Go ahead and make it easy for me so I can perma-ban you. I'll just go back and find you later.
That's not even a good drop. That sucks.
Say it.
I'm gonna say it.
I'm not confused. So
Do it.
we
I'm gonna
can't,
say it right now.
We can't
Go ahead, do it.
N-word.
I'm confused.
No, I'm trying to have
I said N-word.
You didn't
I
say
have-
hard R.
I have a legitimate.
Yeah, but I said N-word. The
question.
word N-word.
You're getting so fucking like butthurt about people.
I'm gonna say, dude,
Okay,
Daniel's
I mean,
is so
listen.
fucking based. Like he sometimes.
Listen, Daniel is funny, but that was not. Mersh fucking laughing that hard at it. Look at all the dead tooth posts over on YouTube. Jay of Cornwall, hell yeah, 41-year-old man talking about video games on a late Thursday night. Life goal kicked, they say. The potato man has death in his mouth. I can't read the Japanese there, but that's funny. All right. You know what? This is boring. Mersh sucks.
Yep.
All right. See you later. Admin.
Nobody wants to make
happened?
enough Rumble
How's the
accounts to make
helicopter
this
blow?
work, so this is gonna
N-word.
suck.
Bro, I'm gonna kick you if you just keep being a fucking troll.
Dude, drink some fucking beer. Drink some vodka. Like chill out.
Look, it was a simple request. If you
Holy
can't
fuck.
fucking handle something that a
Holy fuck, that's amazing. As soon as he gets an N-word.
kindergartner could do, I don't have the patience for it.
I don't think a kindergartner could play this game.
Oh my
But I
god!
don't
You know what?
understand
I
this.
just realized. Fuck, man! I just realized something. Why isn't he paying any attention to the chat? You know, Mersh can't help himself. It's not like Jesus Christ. It's not like he learned a lesson. It's not like he suddenly knows how to deal with trolls. Think about it for 2 seconds. Why is he not paying attention to chat now? It's because the chat's fucking fake. It's like nothing. It's fake over on Rumble. And then there's nobody but us over on YouTube. So he just probably doesn't even check the chat anymore at all. He's just looking for super chats. He saw 2 dead tooth super chats, so it wasn't that much. He might respond to it. I don't know. I can't stick around. I just can't stick around and wait to see if he responds to it because it's too boring at this point. All right, so let's do this. We'll wrap it up with this. I just threw it out there. Wait, what is this? People are checking the shade of Mersh's teeth over on the Discord. This is great. Look at this. So he's if you want a shade of Mersh's tooth, it's the hex for it is pound AE 8571. So that's good. Write that down. And if you want the RGB for it, it's 174, 133, 113, 255, 889 angles, 889 angles, 889 angles, 889 angles, 889 angles. Okay, so there you go. That's the shade of Mersh's tooth. That's a nice, normal, healthy shade for a man to have. What does it say about the color information for this? The color name is Sandal, it says. So Mersh's teeth are a nice, healthy sandal brown. The other day for Awfulween, I just very last minute for I wasn't really attempting anything here. I put it out there on Discord. I said, last minute Awfulween costume contest. You know, for years we did costume contests on the show. It was very popular. People liked it. I said, you know what? If enough people do it, I'll throw out a prize. I don't even know what it is, but you'll win a fabulous prize. Well, a few people put together some costumes, so I feel like we should address those costumes. This first one here from Smokane doesn't count at all, wins no prize whatsoever. It's just him looking like this. It's just him as a spooky Red Rooms man, I guess, but you can't take the red light with you, so I don't know why that counts. Now, he's in Australia, too. He's saying he was trick-or-treating, apparently. I guess they did trick-or-treating where he lives. He says, I wasn't in costume, but I did walk around the neighborhood like this, and grown men were terrified. Pod-awful original characters, Smoke Candy Man. Okay, well, there you go. So there's that one. Now, here's a really interesting one. So here's Rufio for you. This is just a normal shot of Rufio. And here's our good friend Bob Sphincter, his costume for Awfulween. He went as this particular picture of Rufio, which I think is pretty good, actually. It's that's actually pretty accurate there. Look at that. And yeah, you know what? That's in the running. That's in the running for sure. All right, now we've got somebody dressed as friend of the show here. We've got Stribs, and he dressed as friend of the show, Baked Alaska. Pretty good. I mean, I feel like you just already had all of these things inside your house. This just means you are a proud boy. You're wearing the Fred Perry. You got some pit vipers. A little bit concerning, really, but friend of the show, so in the running. We've been talking about Mersh. All night here. We've got, here's BB Bay, a.k.a. Mersh here. We got a Mersh costume. He's eating steak and pasta together, and there's an even better shot of it here where he's got the googly eyes going on. That one's actually pretty good. I enjoy it. Wearing a Star Wars t-shirt. I think that's that's off-brand for Mersh, I would say, but not bad. Not bad. A lot of that, this costume is very much being carried by the lazy eye, the goofy eye, the wonky eye. Actually, I did a whole thread on this. They're not lazy eyes. We got to stop calling Mersh lazy-eyed. Technically speaking, if I was a science man, that would be correct. Common parlance, lazy eyes when it goes out. Mersh's eyes don't go out. I wish they went out. That's the ugliest type of eye to have, is an eyeball when your eyes go, every which way but loose. Actually, pretty loose, usually. Speaking of weird, lazy eyes, Feds did this one of Michael Arthur Taylor Jr. I hope to God this is fucking Photoshop because her eye is poked all the way out. Michael Arthur Taylor Jr., not lazy-eyed, by the way, wall-eyed. He's wall-eyed. So we've got cross-eyed, we've got lazy-eyed, and we've got wall-eyed. And as you can see, she's got the pod-awful shirt on like he's got. She's got the big fat belly, but that's just, I don't know if that's part of the costume or just a natural part of her human body. I think she can just do that with her eyes, which is kind of terrifying, but that means it's cheating. So I don't think you're in the running for first place here. Now, this was incredible. This is incredible right here. Take a look at this. A guy put together a whole video for one of these. We've got this. This guy's a little newer around the Discord. Goes by Choffin, I think. I don't even know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Choffin Michael. He did a whole video. And it says, he calls himself the Pope of Dear God Awfulween 2023. So he's the Dear God Pope. You can see he's got a little Dr. Pepper can here in the foreground. Let's take a look at this video.
Ave curvum de ete nocti Awfulween. Jesse is so great, he will make you scream. Welcome, hench brothers and hench sisters. I would like tonight, on this Awfulween Mass, to read to you from Goons 12:2.
Pace!
It was on this day, Awfulween, that dear God descended unto one, the prophet Bob Hickman, and entered him like a body the same size, as if I were entering you, or you were entering me, and he received the true Holy Spirit baptism.
Someone says, this is rough. This
And
is
now,
rough.
For the breaking of the bread of Santa Cruz and the...
I mean, listen, this is rough. You went to extreme effort. You did try harder, which is the pod awful motto. Try harder. I do appreciate that. It's rough. It's a little fringe.
cracking of the can of Dr. Pepper. Amen.
He's got a goblet. He's got a Necronomicon. He's got the Dr. Pepper. He's breaking Santa Cruz bread. I mean, this is really, you really put a lot of thought into this. I don't know that you should have. He's opening the Dr. Pepper. This is a little belabored. A for effort, they say in chat. Oh, God, he's just creepily staring. Oh, no. He tried to put the bread through the nose hole of the deer skull mask. He couldn't figure out where his own mouth was for a second, which is no good. And now he's going to wash it down with the Dr. Pepper, but it actually ends right there because, again, he couldn't find his mouth hole, and he almost certainly, I don't know this for a fact, he didn't tell me this, I'm positive he spilled the Dr. Pepper all over himself. So, again, yeah, A for effort for sure, but perhaps a little too fringe for all of this, to be honest. So I can't give you the winning place for that, even though all the effort, I can't give you top prize for that, but mostly because the top prize has got to go to this one right here. This is from Towns in Discord. I think this one's my favorite by far. I'm not even going to put it up to audience vote. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mini Manson cosplay. Fucking terrifying.
I am so severely mentally disabled, I don't know how to use a fucking computer.
Hey, leave me fucking alone!
What
You fucking bitch, that's what I am!
I think the whole world's a pedo capital.
Alone! I am partly a woman.
I am so severely mentally disabled, I don't know how to use a fucking computer.
It's a mental illness to be transgender.
You said it, I didn't. So, there you go. I mean, that's got to be it, right? Terrifying, spooky, Mini Manson, holy fuck. Yeah, it's this one. This is the winner for sure. So we're just going to do a first place prize for this. Towns, DM me on Discord and we'll figure out a prize because you're in the pizza. He's a $20 pizza funder. So it's not like I can give him free pizza fund or something. So I don't know. We'll send you a shirt or something. How about that? You want a shirt? We'll send you a shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, fabulous prizes! All right, so there you go. There it is. The Awfulween Costume Contest. You should have submitted. You should have submitted. No latecomers, are there? Nope, no latecomers. Should have submitted. There you go. A nice free shirt for our friend Towns. Amazing Mini Manson costume. You win a date with Mini Manson. Actually, we could maybe set that up. Hang on a second. Should I try to call Mini Manson right now and try to set that up? That's a good idea. Mini Manson. Let's see if I don't know if Mini Manson still answers Discord calls, but we'll try. We'll try on Discord. I can't remember the number right now. Calling Mini Manson, and then I'll also check Twitter because Mini Manson is on Twitter. Mini Manson. I think it's this account here that Mini Manson uses the most. Let's DM Mini Manson. Can I call you right now? Let's try that. Yeah, no answer. No answer on Discord. So we'll give it a second here and see if Mini Manson's willing to go on a date with Towns. Because I think that would be an excellent prize. Yes, a day with Mini Manson, lost tape. No, we do have a Mini Manson episode to do coming up here soon. This is old stuff that we should have gotten to a long time ago as well. Hell yes, let Mersh call in. I'd love Mersh to call. Actually, anybody can call in right now. Join me.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
In the call-in channel on Discord, and you can just call in, and we'll wrap this one up with calls. I take calls now, because that's something you do when you don't have content, right? You just take calls, and then we'll wait and see what Mini Manson's got to say. Oh, he says, okay. What's, should I call on Discord? Who is that? Somebody join me here?
Yeah, it's Lenny.
Hey, Lenny. So what happened? Now, did you, I can't remember. Did you actually, throw a turtle shell at that kid in the Mario costume or no?
Banana.
Oh, it was the banana. Okay, so good. You did keep your bowl of bananas by the door. A Halloween tradition at Pod Awful, keeping a bowl of banana peels by the door. You got anything to say about this episode or something? You got something?
I actually just tuned in.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm
you said call in, and I'm calling in. What's going on? What was the deal?
Nothing. I'm leaving now. Bye. Sorry, I gotta call Mini Manson. So Mini Manson's gonna answer now. We're just trying to get Mini Manson on. Mini Manson?
It's Mini Manson. Hi, Jesse.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, our favorite Mini Manson. Yes! Friend of the show, Mini Manson. Mini Manson, we love you. I gotta send you a picture here, Mini Manson. So can you, if I send you a picture while we're on the call, can you look at it while we're on the call?
Yes.
Okay, great. So
I know how to use Discord now.
Terrific. I wanted to check because I didn't want you to get frustrated. But so we had this,
I used to.
This guy.
But I know Discord more now. So okay, show me.
Okay.
Send a picture.
All right, perfect. So I had a Pod Awful Halloween costume contest, and someone dressed up as you.
They did.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
All right, look at this. I'm gonna send it to you right now. What do you think?
Oh, you got to give me their name and address. I got to send them some free stickers because I put a video up. Yes. I said that I would send free stickers to whoever did that.
Well, they won. That's the best costume. They won the contest, so I needed to give them a prize anyway. So that's very nice of you to send them some fabulous prizes. Would you also?
That's fucking hot.
Would you be willing to go on a date with them for a prize?
No.
Okay.
But I'll send him some stickers if you give me his information.
Well, that's good. Hey, stickers.
His name, his full address. I'll send him some stickers, and I'll send him a magnet. I'll send him a magnet too.
Could you autograph a picture as well?
Well, I could do a magnet and some stickers.
You can't do an autograph, or
you want me to do an autograph photo as well? You know what? I'll do that.
It doesn't have to be if you autograph one of the magnets or something. You don't have to do too much, but I just thought it'd be nice and autographed so they know it's the real deal.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people
who is that guy?
His name's it's a guy named Towns. It's a guy named Towns.
Towns, Townes.
Yep, exactly. Yep, that's the fella. How good is that? And he's even got the Marilyn Manson picture in the background there, just like you. That I guess he's
the fucking coolest shit ever.
I think he drew it himself there. That's pretty good though, right? Got your tattoo.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it. Yeah, I'm gonna post it shit up in my Discord. That's fucking hot.
It is hot. I don't know if he's got the microphone down there at the crotch. Have you fucked yourself with a microphone lately or no?
No, I actually gave that microphone to this bar. They didn't have any microphones. Well, the microphones were shitty. Well, I guess he'll get around to putting the new microphone in maybe in about 5 years.
Oh, God.
But
So what, they have like a karaoke thing there or something?
Yeah, and they got the most fucked up microphones. They're so gross, I won't even put them in my pants. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So they've got a microphone that's been down your pants now there, huh?
Yeah, they don't know about it though.
That's awesome.
Let's
hot.
put it this way. That microphone that was in my pants is in a lot better condition than the ones that are in the bar. I guarantee you that.
I know which one I'm picking. That's awesome. How was your Halloween, by the way?
It was great. I went to sing karaoke, and one of my fans came and hung out with me and sat at the table with me and my friend Laura, and I sang with her a few songs. We exchanged gifts. I gave her a bunch of merch and autographs and shit. In fact, I was in here editing the videos now because I'm going to be putting them up on my channel soon.
Oh, that's awesome. Where can people check you out, Mini Manson?
Mini Manson on YouTube.
Perfect. Yeah, go subscribe to Mini
I also
Manson.
have, yes, subscribe, please. I also have TikTok at Mini Manson Talents. And on Instagram, I have Mini_Manson_talent. And also Twitter, I believe. Let's see, I had two accounts, but if you look up Mini Manson or Andrew Paul Roach, you might find it there too. So, anyway, but my main channel is the YouTube, Mini Manson. That is my primary source of my videos and all my entertainment. And I have merchandise as well, stickers, magnets, autographs. And now I bought a button maker today, and I'm going to set that up, and I'll soon have buttons. Yes.
That's awesome. Hey, whatever happened with you and the Masons?
Oh, it didn't work out.
No.
There was a guy there that didn't like me, and he was a little short guy, and he was always saying nasty things to me, and I got angry at him and told him off, and well, they said I couldn't come back anymore. The end.
Okay, what about
I love the Masons. They're pretty cool.
What about the
Okay, go ahead.
What about the Digital Freemason Lodge? You have any interest in that one or no?
Yeah, I have interest in that, but it's hard for me to be in groups, if you know what I mean. I kind of have trouble with stuff like that, but I have nothing against it.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool.
Yeah, okay.
I had fun with that.
We'll see if we can figure something out, maybe get you back in there. I'll talk to the brothers about that.
That's pretty hot.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree. That is pretty hot. And so is Towns' costume of you. How amazing is that?
It is hot, and you're hot too. I think you're awesome.
Oh, thank you. You're hot, Mini Manson.
Thanks, Jesse.
Pshaw.
You're very creative. You're honestly just about probably the smartest and most creative person I've ever known, honestly.
That's so true.
And that's coming from Mini Manson.
That's so true.
It is true.
Actually, and I do agree
with
you.
The phrases that you come up with and the words you come up with, I mean, that's like top notch.
What's something what's a phrase I came up with? Do you know any?
Just a lot of things. I can't remember, but just a lot of things. You just string a bunch of words together like the Germans do, and you come up with these funny words. And
true.
There was one about being gay and being a homo and being a retard, and it was all like in one word. It was really funny.
No, that one wasn't me. That was a scholar known as Rufio Phoenix. You're of course talking about a homo butt rectus defagatron prime.
That's it.
Yeah,
Because I saw it in Twitter and I liked your comment. That's the one.
I wish I could claim that one, but no, that was a much more brilliant man than me. And I do love that. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
That phrase is great, but it's the phrase that pays.
But still, you come up with a lot of cool shit. Your graphics and everything.
I appreciate that. And you're you know what? You're a cool and great artist yourself. And that's why we love you here at Pod Awful.
I know. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna go because I gotta end my show here. But thank you for calling in.
Yeah, I know I'm on the show and I appreciate it. Hey, you guys are all super cool and everything, and maybe I'll stop by your Discord soon again.
Oh, we'd love to have you. Mwah.
Cool. Send me the link.
Yeah, we'll do. Mwah.
Give me a kiss, okay? Jesse, love. Pod Awful, love. Cheers.
Okay, thank you, Mini Manson. All right, well, there you go. That's the show, everybody. Mini Manson, Towns, great costume. We're gonna give Mini Manson your address. Okay, so I hope that's cool. I'm just gonna. By the way, I've already got it. You don't need to send it to me, so I'll just send it to Mini Manson. No problem. We'll get you them stickers. Anyway, until next time, Mersh has a dead tooth, and have an awful day. Bye, everybody. Mwah. Bye, everybody. Join the pizza fund. Podawful.pizza.